Welcome back to Song of the Nameless, session 25, Lightning Fast. Last session, the group ascended up into the more structured base of the temple. They have made their way up a couple of flights of stairs, saw that there were some Denisotvan soldiers standing up on the next landing, attempted to commit to an ambush attack. Unfortunately, all were spared of their demise by very few hit points, to be certain. Very close in all the entirety, um, with the exception. No, yeah, all of them are still technically alive. Um, One of them is prone, one of them is very hurt. In that last moment, though, the one closest to the staircase performed some action and spoke some weird, strange word into a device. At the beginning of this initiative round, I need Sarah, I need the saber-toothed cat to make dexterity saving throws.
No memento.
Okay. You'll both take 11 points of lightning damage. The cat will be pushed back. And
I
Sarah,
haven't done it yet.
oh, that was
Oh, I did it
Oh,
twice.
that's
double
mine.
Sarah. Okay.
Sorry.
So then the cat will not be pushed back. Sarah, you'll be thrown off of the cat. So you will be prone at the start of the initiative round
Am I?
because you were pushed and because you were on a mount that didn't also get pushed with you, you fell off of it.
Okay.
How much
Okay.
damage?
11. And then half as much if you succeeded. And the blue crystal at your feet,
Half rounding up or down.
always round down. The
Okay.
blue crystal at your feet detonates with lightning, discharges static, and a woman appears in its space adjacent to the cat. Back to you, she kind of looks to the individual who you presume summoned her, says something in the Denisotvan language, and he replies, like almost in a kind of like begging tone while pointing at you and yours. She turns around with her staff, which she very quickly kind of descends to the side, and you can tell that she appears to be some sort of mage. There's a dragon tattoo on her back. Queera, you're first in this initiative round. You are not surprised, and we're acting as normal now.
The girl with the dragon tattoo, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
All right. I'm gonna move 40 feet.
Okay.
The guy in front of me is prone.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna fire one
Well, real quick,
what?
remember that these pieces here are kind of like
Uh-huh.
small little like rails. So he's actually behind that. So if you're going to shoot at him,
Mm.
he's kind of invisible to you.
Do I have line of sight with him
Yes,
from here?
especially since Sarah's prone.
Okay, so we're gonna shoot a firebolt at him.
Okay.
If my clickies work.
Believe in the clickies. Hit. Don't worry about damage. As the bolt flies, you only have one hit point remaining. Uh, Square in the
Oh,
chest. Punctures. You were really close to succeeding at Operation Don't Let Them Talk on all three of them. Um, Hit him in the chest. He flies back.
Dang it!
Hits the ground, like bouncing against the wall, and there's like a nice kind of hole in the chest area. Anything else
nice.
clear?
I am going to end my turn.
Okay. The aforementioned girl with the dragon tattoo will spin about on the cat, look at it, kind of wave her hand to the side. When she dashes it to the right, you see this kind of streak of white appear, and your wild shape dismisses.
Bitch.
That's rude.
She looks at you as you kind of reform and says something kind of like under her breath, but also still in Denisotvan, so you don't really understand her. And that's her action. She's
Don't
done.
need to. I flip her off.
Everybody's just running up the stairs. Ah! Syndrix.
Hmm. Let's see.
Um, 30 there. There.
Keep in mind the ascent is still pretty high, so because that guy's
Yeah.
prone, he's invisible, and because the guy out in the backfield is pretty much gone. I would say now that there's not a huge saber-toothed cat in the way, you could target the dragon mage, but she would be three-quarters cover because you're just looking at the top of her bob cut and head.
Yeah. Let me see.
Wait, she has a bob?
Hold on, let's see if I can get the. Trying to remember how to show the token. Is it shift double click? No. Is it control shift? No. Alt? I don't remember how to do it. Roll 20. Show the token to player. What's the hotkey? I don't remember. Shift Z. Okay, cool. Kind of.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
she's got a fuck ass bob for sure. I love it.
Pretty sick.
So.
Can we keep her?
Wait, what? Wait, what was it?
So
Yes.
I want to quickly note too, Queer, your position would have been kind of seeing the end portion of that effect, and obviously you were there for the whole thing, Scarin. The magic she just performed, definitely some sort of magic. She didn't say any words. She didn't wiggle her fingers. She didn't do anything like that. She just determinately just struck her hand across the air, and it effectively killed the druidic wild shape.
I'll shoot.
Weird.
I want to note too, if you your wild shape charge for that is restored to you. It's replenished.
Oh.
Sorry, that was something I kind of skipped past because we moved right on to.
Wild Shape isn't even a spell, is it?
No, it's a rechargeable effect. It recharges after a long rest, I believe. But when she dismisses it like that, she dismisses it, and if it's not past its halfway mark on its duration, it restores the use of it.
Huh.
But you get the sense that she can do that ad infinitum, so it will be a kind of pointless fight of I turn into a bear.
Yeah.
You're not a bear anymore.
We can make an intelligence roll on that.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That
What
would
you
be
doing?
funny, though.
Do the weapon here
Okay.
next to her.
In response, she is going to use a reaction. She can see the top of your head just as you can see the top of hers. So as you start muttering the words to cast the prayer and raising your holy symbol up, she will use a spell slot to counter it.
Oh, that's so rude. How could be? Okay, then for his action, he's gonna holy lance. Then
Okay.
Yep.
Targeting her, presumably. Yeah. So
Yeah.
she's the only.
yeah, so you.
So she has +5 AC. Go ahead.
Yep.
That'll still hit.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just over. She has got a 20 AC at current. Because of the +5. Okay.
And I think since I'm level 8, I get flesh strikes here. I add a.
Cantrips or
Well,
weapon attacks. +1 D8. So yeah, roll another D8.
Okay. Okay, so that's 7 damage.
Gotcha.
Radiant.
Okay, so the bolt flies up in the air, kind of clips her on the side of her hair. Kind of, you can see kind of spark burst on the side of her face. She had like a smile on her face, just kind of arrogant, dismissing your spell. And then when it kind of strikes her in the face, she kind of looks down at you like,
He's
okay.
Good.
Cindric's done, scaring up.
Shit. I'll drop. Oop, what? I'll drop a moonbeam on him.
Okay. Do I have the spell templates?
Yeah, it's
I
there.
haven't
I'm
done
gonna grab it.
that in a
I got
while.
Hope you got it.
However you want to put it. You should be able to move it. Okay.
Then I'm gonna boogie. There.
Okay. Sarah, you're up.
Okay,
Well,
I'd like.
not really. You're prone.
Oh,
You're down.
I'd like to stand,
Okay.
and then I want to use my new ability, Strike of the Giants,
Okay.
and do a Hell Strike. Should I link it?
Yeah.
I know it's real long. I'm
No,
sorry.
I understand. So the target takes an extra d6 damage with the weapon type that you use for the attack. So it'll make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. So go ahead and make an attack.
Okay.
And then when you take this feat, choose an event once per turn when you hit. So it's when you hit. You don't have to actually discharge it before that time. So go ahead and make an attack.
17 hit.
So yeah, you move up, and are you attacking from your current position?
I can hit from here, can I?
Yeah, glaive.
Yeah, I want to stay here.
Okay, so that'll hit. So then you'll roll damage, and then you'll roll an additional d6.
And then she has to roll.
Strength saving throw.
Yeah, if
Yep.
not, she's down, right?
Prone, yeah.
Yeah.
And she'll be knocked prone. So as the beam kind of descends upon her and starts kind of glowing, getting ready to discharge a pulse of moon energy, she kind of looks up for a second. You hop back onto your feet, sweep the glaive. You still have a second attack.
15?
Okay, so you have advantage on the attack. 15 will hit.
7?
Okay.
Slash it?
So when it strikes her, you watch as it hits, cleaves into the skin for just a millimeter, and then she turns into mist. When she bursts into the mist form on the ground, you can see that it starts kind of dispelling these kind of spores of kind of radiant light off of her form. Yeah, she is now in her Ancients Protect Us state. Okay. So, Sarah, you still have a bonus action.
Okay, I'll pull.
So, what I'll let you know, you still have advantage. She is prone. As you kind of swing the club of it straight down at her, it goes right through her as if she wasn't even there. It seems that weapon attacks don't seem to have any effect against her any longer.
Oh, okay.
Tommel,
I do want to leave back up though.
before your turn begins, at the end of the turn that her Ancient's Protection happens, bear with me
Wait a
here.
minute. I'm not on the turn order.
Oh, did you roll?
I guess not.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, go ahead and put yourself on there. Just roll something, and I'll just put you down at right after Tommel, if it's
Is it
higher.
okay? if
Okay.
I move
Okay.
down?
Yeah, you can still move.
Okay.
So Gil, yeah, because the goofiness there, we're just gonna go ahead and say you go right after Tommel. Had you rolled lower, we would have kept that, but since you didn't, that's what we'll do. Okay. So Tommel, sorry. Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, weren't you gonna do something?
Yes.
You said before
yes.
my turn, and
Yes.
then I was
So,
like, I'm not
after
gonna jump
the
in.
Why did you
Sorry.
remind them?
After the
Why'd you remind them?
after the triggering turn for Ancients Protect Us, she immediately. Where is the card? Yeah, here we go. She seems to cause those lights to move in front of her, the weird little lights, and they all start turning orange and then bright red before becoming incandescent and solid as a mass flame elemental appears in between her and the others.
Whoa,
Ah, shit.
that's so cool.
All right, now it's Tommel's turn.
Is it though?
Can we stop
We'll
rooting
move
for
up
these?
to
It's pretty lit.
Uh,
No.
All right now.
it's so skibbity toilet.
Oh,
On the
No.
fire elemental.
Okay. Oh shit. It dumb. It don't know how to do this.
Int save.
Yeah, I know. int -2. I got a 7. So Tasha's Mind Whip says 3d6 psychic damage, which would be the 9. It has no benefit for blocking that. It can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether to move, attack, or bonus action. It cannot do all three. It's effectively slowed for a turn.
Yep.
Yay.
Tunnel done. Gil up.
Back to my little hidey hole, but yes.
Okay.
She is now even more invisible than the 3/4 cover due to being prone and behind a fire elemental.
Cool.
Make them.
And semi-transparent. There's a lot going. She's very John Cena.
That's fair. You know what? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. We're just gonna shoot at the elemental, I guess.
Okay. Hit. And these are just regular arrows, right?
Yeah, just regular arrows, and then
Psychic
that
damage.
one had dreadful strike.
Yep. You can also,
then
real quick,
this
before you
one.
make your second attack, bonus action, move your hunter's mark to the fire elemental.
Yeah, do that.
It's
Don't-
okay. Being
such
a ranger is
G.
hard. I
It
understand.
is hard, especially 'cause
Sleepy.
I'm so tired.
It's okay. So 18 will hit. So this
Did
will
that
be,
one hit?
Yep. Same, and then d6.
And a D6. Do I not have a check mark for that?
Should.
Okay. I don't see it. Maybe I accidentally deleted it.
All right. Anything else? Movement or anything?
I'm just gonna kind of duck down a little bit behind my little wall thing here.
3/4 cover instead of half. Okay.
My little half wall.
Cool. Gil
Yeah.
done. It'll go to this guy who just starts bursting into flames.
Oh,
This guy, after some
Nice.
kind of short dialogue with the mage, will move his speed north and away. All right. Queer.
Okay. So, does that mean that if I stop in one of these boxes, I mean, oh my God, what am I saying? If I stop within 5 feet, that I might catch fire?
I don't know. For whatever reason, that guy lit on flame, into fire. It does look hotter on the fire elemental, but whether or not being adjacent to it is a problem, you're not sure.
Okay.
It looks like it's hot enough that it's probably the case that you'll catch fire or fire damage.
Okay, if I take one step, am I on fire?
Okay, so the first time it enters a creature's space on a
Oh,
turn, so it needs to enter your space. Since it kind of
Okay.
popped up where it did, it kind of melted him.
All right. Can I punch her?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. Boxing match.
It deals what kind of damage?
Force?
Oh, okay, cool. Don't worry about rolling an attack. So when you start slamming down on her with your attacks, the force damage doesn't seem to do anything to her currently phased out form.
Oh, she's phased out. What the fuck? I don't even know what that means.
She
Okay.
appears to be incorporeal, but in a state of kind of flux. So instead of looking like a ghost, like some ethereal nonsense, it looks like she is physically here. However, it looks like she's completely not physical. It is magic you do not understand. It would require an action to be able to try and decipher the arcane mystery before you.
I don't understand this magic she's using. It's very strange. End of
Yeah.
turn.
And you have never seen magic that lets you summon a whole ass fire elemental without a reaction. So
Mm.
yeah, we're having a bit of a learning lesson. Radiant damage, however, is a problem. So Moonbeam, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to roll that damage for the Moonbeam. I'll roll my con save. In phased out state, I have magic resistance. I'll get a 19 on the con save.
1 second, I forgot how much it was. It's 2d6,
You should
2d10.
be able to click the spell in your attack characteristic. It'll drop it.
Aha! You can tell it's been a while.
It's okay. All right. So not a lot. Kind of bad rolls there. So she will take half of that. So 2. She will stand up. Oh, sorry. Apologies. Her action. She has to activate it. Okay. So it wouldn't have been a problem that we would have reset back to. She stands up. She'll move. To here.
No.
And she,
Oh,
as her
hello.
action, starts emanating the weird kind of misty bits, the light, the kind of like silvery light glowing out from her. It's emanating out from her around her person. So I'll go ahead and mark it as an aura. And we'll move to the fire elemental, which goes immediately after her. Bear with me here as I put the aura out. Let's go with a silvery color. And we got it listed as C, so boom. And then the flame elemental. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it moves through all of you, just kind of sweeping around like a burst of flame. As it touches your space, you will take 5 fire damage. So that would be Queera, Sara, Scarin, and Syndrix, all taking 5 fire damage from its movement. It seems to.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead. You're resistant, right? When it moves through her, it doesn't seem to affect her. So you're pretty sure that fire damage won't affect her in her current phased out state.
If I'm resistant, how much do I take?
2.
2.
It will then touch attack. I'm going to
Can it do that?
fire form. Yeah, I can move through.
But didn't I mind whip it?
Oh yeah, just move. You're right. Thank you. And then the mind.
Yeah, that was the whole point of the mind whip, is so it can only move.
You're right, and that's all it did, and that's all it gets to do. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
my brain is mind whipped. Syndrix, you're up. It's okay to check me. I'm dumb sometimes.
No, I'm gonna do flexing. Why not? I'm gonna do chromatic warning to make myself immune to fire damage. Here.
Okay.
Hold on. Where is it? I'm trying to click it. There it is. Bloop. Got entered space here.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. Back up. You started your turn inside of her silver aura. Take 5 points of poison damage.
Ew.
Ah, poison.
Yep.
No, I had to roll
Okay.
a concentration roll for the damage, right?
Yeah, it's DC 10. And you have
I get
Warcaster, so you
advantage.
have advantage, yeah. And then what do you have for move and bonus, Syndrix?
Oh, I use that action to do that. I'm gonna move into the fire elemental space.
Okay,
why
so
not?
it can move into other spaces. It cannot have others move into it. So yeah.
Got you. Okay. Oh, I just did that. He's
Although-
gonna try it.
Honestly, I'm chill with that. Go ahead, because honestly, if you're immune to fire damage, everything that would cause it to bar you from doing so, in my brain, would not be present.
Sweet. There we go.
Okay.
Then bonus action. Oh, I'm out of. Oops.
Control it like a mech.
You're another fire elemental.
Yeah.
It's Ratatouille.
Syndrix a 2-8.
Oh, I guess he's gonna use his bonus action to harness divine power. Use channel divinity to bonus action regain a second level slot.
Okay. And that's
As
it.
I realized. Yep.
Scarin. Start of your turn, take 5 poison. Oh, sorry. End of your turn, Syndrix. You're still in the silver aura. Take 5 more poison.
Oh, okay. So that's
Oh,
going hand in hand.
that's gross.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not. So far, the highest level challenge rating, but probably the easiest to kill. What are we doing, Scarin?
Oh,
You took another 5, so you should have 10 down right now, I think.
Yeah.
from her.
From the fire elemental, 5 fire, and then 5 poison for starting in her aura, yeah.
Another Constitution.
You're good.
Neat. Play with that. Or play with that. Which... It's a bonus action. Move it or a full action? Pretty sure it's full action.
I think it's full action, yeah.
Well, I will sit right here. And there we go.
I'm being double checking. I just want to make sure you don't get any lost value here. On each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in a direction. Yep. Okay. Whoosh. Back to her. Scarin done. Sara up.
Does it do damage when it moves?
So no, it would do damage at the start of her turn, or if she
Okay.
willingly enters it. Is the way we've
Gotcha.
rolled it before.
Gotcha, that's right.
I'm not sure what to do. I'm gonna, because she didn't take full arm damage, bludgeoning.
No,
I guess-
none of it.
And she takes slashing. I guess I'm gonna hit her with the blade and see.
Yep, don't worry about rolling it. She's immune to weapon damage. So yeah, it's
Weapon.
magical or non-magical. She's currently immune to weapon damage and force damage and fire damage.
So, if I were to use the javelin of lightning,
Do it!
Oh, do it. Yeah.
So- I would say that in the current state of things, angling would be impossible to hit her and not burrow a hole through Syndrix as well. So if you're going to shoot at her, because she's down the steps from you, you're going to have to throw it down into Syndrix as well. And I cannot see an angle that you could make on the stairs that will change that. Because they are basically attached at the hip.
It would be fine.
You'll also get the fire elemental.
so even if I
He's
were to
fine.
hop to this side,
Yeah, you would still. So
south of me.
let me draw the line for you here, real quick,
Okay. Okay.
so you can see what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
That's not the line. Okay. So it's 5 feet wide. So
It's gonna hit.
I guess here it would be fine. Yeah, straight down. Yeah, that's fine. If you'd like to, that would be your use of the lightning, though. I think it.
Reset the dawn to the
yeah.
next thing.
If you want to try it.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Okay, don't worry about rolling anything. She's also immune to lightning damage.
Fucking
Son of a
hilarious.
Jesus.
Fucking hilarious.
Jeez.
Radiant seems to be working very well.
I don't know how to
Alright.
do that. I'm stepping away.
Fuck this shit. Cross his arms.
Why am I here?
Ancestors, protect us. Sara, done. Tommel up.
I mean, if it ain't broke, I'm gonna fucking mind whip this fucking thing again.
Hell yeah. And it
Do it.
failed.
Let's keep this thing crippled. Let's go.
Yeah, it's back to the same state and got a total of 69 hit points.
We'll move
All right.
back a little bit out of its line of sight heroically and end my turn.
Gil.
Um. So as a whatchamacallit action, give me 2 seconds. Tell you a bonus action. I would like to expeditious retreat.
Okay. So real quick note, Expeditious Retreat is a concentration spell. If you cast Expeditious
Oh, never
Retreat,
mind.
you'll get rid of Hunter's Mark.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Move to there.
Okay.
And then I happen to actually read my sheet,
Nice.
and I selected
Always appreciated.
favored enemy elemental.
And that is one. So
Sweet.
Yeah.
for that,
What does that mean?
so Rangers are a mess of new abilities from Tasha's to make them worth playing. Is the unfortunately the problem. They are a very
True.
strange class. So when it comes to that specific feature, I'm double
It
checking
doesn't
here.
have any wording in it, so I don't even know.
Yeah, no, it's got a thing. It's like a once per turn effect. It is called Favored Foe. So the first time each of your turns that you hit the favorite enemy and deal damage to it, including when you mark it, you can increase that damage by 1d4. So when you hit a creature with an attack roll, which you have against this creature, you can form a mystical bond with it for a minute. It doesn't take your concentration; it just effectively acts as if. Wow, that's weird. Yeah, it's not technically concentration, is it? That is weird wording. Favored foe, does it take up concentration? 5e question. Blah, 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 blah. All concentration restrictions for spells apply to favored foe. That's terrible. That's just bad. When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can mark it. Oh, okay. So if you hit your regular favorite enemies, which this is, then you can do a d4. Or if you marked it. You don't even have to mark this thing. You can just...
Okay.
Yeah.
So then could I...
You can do additional... On your first attack that hits, you'll do an additional d4. And you'll also do an additional d4 psychic.
Hell yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna...
And then a d6 from Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Oh no.
That hits.
Okay. So then you said...
1d4.
D6,
And a d6, yeah.
1d4. Point.
Okay. And so it will resist 5, 6, 17, so it'll take 8. And then it will take 2. And then you get a second attack.
Okay. Let me just uncheck that box. And do the thing.
Hunter's Mark will still apply, though. That'll hit. So 9 half is 4.
What is with the ones?
Yeah, I'm genuinely asking the same question. Okay, so Gil at it.
Okay.
All right, so then the soldier will continue his desperate run, doing God knows what in the bowels of the space. Queer.
Okay.
If you'd like to chase him, you can. He went this way.
Yes.
Like north?
Yeah, north.
Oh, I want to get that freaking lady.
Or
Okay,
you
I guess
can
I'll head
you can
north.
go for the lady if you have radiant
Well,
damage.
I can't get her. Okay, so I'm
Or
gonna
do you
head
want to
north.
try some other damage types so we can see what?
No, I'm not playing the game.
I
Oh,
guess the
Okay,
game.
that's 40. Oh shit.
So you did see him go to the left.
Oh, okay, I guess I will double move then.
Potato, potato.
Oh, there he is.
Yep.
Okay, so that was a bonus. I mean, a double move. Okay, I guess that's my turn.
Okay. So it'll go to the mage. She will move. Oh, that's. How did that get back on top? To the back.
Still takes damage from the being in there, right?
Yeah, roll it. And that could actually affect some things here. Depends on how much you do.
Murder her.
Big money, no whammies.
Okay, that's a lot better than the last time. So she'll take the brunt of it because she fails her save. Bear with me here. Okay, she's still good. So she'll move to here. And then she will use her action to empower her dust. So she's more sparkly and more weird spores are jumping off of her. They don't go further, they're just more compacted. That's her, and then it goes to this thing. It will.
Move action or bonus action.
Oh,
Your
I know.
choice.
Or attack.
I know.
But which to choose?
Oh, I'm gonna kill you, rabbit. I do move.
Bitch.
I do move through Gil's space, so Gil, you'll take 5 damage. As I.
You aren't supposed to do that.
No, come back. That felt so good. Be in war.
Cindrix.
Come back here.
Cindrix, it does provoke an opportunity attack. So if you did want to swing on it on the way out, you could.
I don't think I have like wielding a sword or anything since he has
Oh.
a holy symbol of a shield.
Got it.
Yeah. I mean, can I punch it
You could try.
for
But,
that?
yeah, you're immune to
No,
fire, so it'd be fine, I guess. Because if
Yeah,
you hit it with a melee, if you hit the elemental with a fire attack, it does fire damage to you.
Oh.
But you don't care because you're immune to
Yeah.
fire damage for like 8 more rounds.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it's 8.
I'm gonna say my reaction. I'm
Oh,
saying
Okay.
hold on.
it'd be funny.
It's your turn now, so your reaction, it's fine. So you can go ahead and take your turn.
Reaction. Am I able to use a reaction
Yeah,
to that?
it provoked an opportunity attack. But you had your bow out, right?
No,
Oh,
for
absorb
like,
elements. Smooth. Okay, cool. So then, just so you have the wording,
Good call.
you engage, you get the fire in you, and on your next attack you'll do an additional 6 fire damage. But it's immune to fire damage because it's a fire elemental.
Yeah.
So if you can get a shot on her, she's also immune to fire damage. Cindrix. This is my actual hell.
The smile on your face, John, is making this worth it.
I'm having a great time.
I can tell. But so are we because of it.
Yeah, I remember coming up with this idea like Aeon's back, and it was like, this is fun because like she's the one you want to butcher, but there's like a limited number of people who can.
Yeah.
You're up, Johnny.
Oh, sure. Oh, it's my. Oh gosh.
You are Cindrix, my guy.
Yeah, I am. You're right. I didn't want to like interrupt your guys like
No, yeah,
good fun times.
It was just Bance. It was just Bance.
Okay, so it's gonna move here. No, he's not the only one with. Oh, right here. Cool auras here. He's gonna do Spirit Guardians here.
Okay.
Yeah. That's wait. Am I in range? 15 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. In response, she will use her reaction and counterspell.
She.
Can Tobble
No,
Hold up. Counterspell the counterspell?
You
Oh
can't
no, I
see
can't
it.
see her. Yeah.
You can't.
No, you're right. You're right. I can't see her. Damn.
Gotta keep them separated. Yay!
Oh my
We got
Oh,
everybody going different
the-
directions. Divide and
Scowl got
conquer
her.
it. We're doing
This is
great.
great. This
We're
is
having
great.
fun. We're having fun. We're having fun, folks. So Syndrix, you cast your spell. She counters it.
Coward.
She kind of turns and looks back at you in her like misty form, and is just kind of smirking, and says something in Denisotvan, out of character, just for the people at home who can see the subtitles. It's something to the effect of, "The ancestors will crunch upon your bones." Syndrix done.
Yeah.
Scarin. You take 5 damage to start. You move past her. She does not have a reaction anyways, but she also doesn't have a tangible form. You move the thing back on top.
Yeah, I figured it out. But I'm going to do this first, just to make sure I don't drop it.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. And then you don't take damage at the end of your turn. Do you have anything else you want to do?
That's it.
Solid
You said
plan.
5.
Yep. And it's poison. Oh wait, no. She upped it 7, but it's still the same Constitution saving throw.
Whoa. Oh shit! I haven't been doing this.
Well, yeah, you got the one. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's
I
the
thought you
same
meant against
one.
the poison.
Yeah, it would have
Gotcha.
been 7 poison instead of 5 poison. Yeah, because she's concentrating it. It's a D12 instead of a D10.
Heard.
Sara. The fire elemental ran away. She's still intangible. You start in her sphere, so you're taking 7 poison damage.
I have no idea. I can't do nothing.
Yeah.
And then Tommel's all the way down there with the fire. Okay.
Go down there, Sora. Make it.
I can't do nothing with the
Go
fire.
ahead. Actually, for
Oh.
flavor, Sara and Syndrix and Scarin, go ahead and make a religion check. I know some of you don't have it trained, but go ahead and make it anyway.
4.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's go.
And so defiantly.
4.
Also 4. Okay. And Scarin.
Roll a 4, buddy. I
Go
believe in
roll a
you.
4. I
Please.
need a 4 from you, John.
You got this.
He ran away. He's making
Of course, he's making pudding.
All right, he doesn't get a check because pudding time. So we'll just move on. Sorry.
We live with a 4.
Yeah, we're living with a 4.
No, moving on.
Religion check. Roll it.
I heard you. Just
Over there making pudding.
yeah, it was.
Oh,
2 4s added up to 8.
Well, it wasn't history, it was religion, but yeah, still, that is pretty good.
can we add them all together and get 16?
No. That's not how school.
Hey, what if I used the inspiration?
That would be a 17.
So help.
Do you want to do it or no? I like how you fished for a possible, solution, to the query, but yeah, I'm not giving it to you.
No, I won't.
Okay.
Absolutely not. It's
Okay. So then, Sara, yeah,
gonna be that. Yeah, you can do that.
you did
She's
see
immune to it.
Queera just ran off to the north after the soldier. So if you want to try that, you can do that as well.
Yeah, I'll chase after.
Bolt, go ahead and move your full double. It's going to be to the left when you get up there. So just a heads up. Tommel. Big old fire elemental. You can get a free religion check. Do you want to spend inspiration on it or no?
Yeah.
So you see that the silver sparks that, manifested when she turned to mist and then summoned this thing forward seem to be trailing off of it or kind of about its back. And you're kind of confused by that. But as you kind of look at it more, they're not coming off of its back. It's that weird effect of when water drips, it almost looks like it's going upwards. They're not going away from it. They're going into it as if it's connected to the silver spore haver.
Okay.
Like this creature and her are currently indelibly locked.
Tommel is able to move here.
Hopping.
Just running.
Oh, no reactions, right?
Yep. And then I can bonus action hop another 15, which gets
Actually,
me Linus.
Hold
No?
on. I want to keep you honest. I'm double checking Tasha's mind whip. Until the end of its next turn, so it has its reactions once again.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll hop the 15 away from it to not provoke opportunity and then run the last 15.
Just want to make sure we're using the right
Yeah,
resources.
no, that's totally fair. And then I am immune to force. I don't have anything.
You got psychic.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try is a mind whip on what's her name.
Okay.
I mean, int save is probably better for her than the elemental, but
It is, and she also has magic resistance while she is in phased out form.
cool. So she halves a half.
No. She rolls with advantage.
Nothing. Okay.
So she does take damage because
Cool.
there's a halving there. So what's the damage amount?
7.
So half
what I
is
rolled.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
So it does appear that the psychic effect does work. It does appear to kind of cause her a pinch. So psychic is not on the menu of blocked.
Cool.
Good to know.
Tommel done?
Tumble done.
Guilt.
Um,
So you can shoot at her, and all of the rest will not do damage except for that first shot, and just a teeny bit. Or
like,
you can,
up to 6 damage.
or you can shoot at the fire elemental and just
Yeah, no.
barrel down
he's
and
gonna
dip.
move back a little, and then he's gonna shoot.
Okay.
I've got everything in here now.
So 11 will miss
I'll
her,
take it.
or are you shooting the fire elemental?
No, I'm shooting a fire elemental.
Okay, so then 11 will miss the fire elemental. It's the first time you've missed it. It's got a 13 armor class.
Okay.
That'll hit. And then so it'll get the full gamut. You got the psychic, you got the piercing, and then you got the oh, they're already added in. I see what happened here.
I already added
Yeah,
everything. Yeah,
so
I fixed it.
in Sooth, the 4 is psychic, then 3 and 2, and then 9 is 14. 14 halved is 7. So 4 plus 7, 11 total. It is bloodied.
Okay.
Okay. Gil, anything else? Nope.
I'm just gonna move just a little bit more.
Okay. All right. So the soldier is going to move, and you can hear Dennis Otvin screaming, presumably coming from him, as he turns to the right and heads up and around the bend. Okay.
Okay, so you give chase.
Yep.
I feel like this is just bad. Why am I doing this?
You can round the corner too. If you
Oh, fuck.
get some distance there.
I think I
Okay.
made it here, but
Yep. So you
yeah,
can
I'll
see that
stay
there are
here.
2 soldiers like him that are just guards, kind of standing there, and they kind of look at him as he's running, and it looks like he's continuing. It doesn't look like he's stopping. He's going northbound. But these 2 assholes right here, they're just kind of standing there as guards, and they are in their surprised round during this turn as he ran up on them and was yelling something in Dennis Otvin.
Blah, 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 blah.
Presumably, these assholes are trying to kill me.
The gays, they're trying to kill
Like,
me.
They're doing crimes and shit. We have to unleash the homophobia.
It's a Lotus. It's a Lotus reference. I'm
Fair.
so sorry.
It's okay. I was trying to be funny. I probably can canceled. Starting my turn, con saving throw failed, despite my desires for it not to. So I need that radiant damage from the moonbeam. John,
I'm on it.
believe in you. Just enough. Okay, so when it takes this damage, she becomes tangible again,
Bitch.
Cool.
and the fire elemental
Sweet.
dissipates.
Yes.
Awesome.
This happens at the start of her turn, so she'll take her turn as tangible. She is no longer emitting the aura. She runs up on Scarin with that kind of cruel look in her eye. And upon reaching you, she will focus channel the dark wind. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. For this dexterity saving throw, Scarin, you have disadvantage.
Close your gangly owl legs.
Okay. So, even if you were to spend inspiration on this, it would still be an 11. Because you have disadvantage. You understand? I presume yes. Because you have disadvantage, it would be the lower of the two. If you had advantage
Oh,
and
right,
disadvantage,
right,
it would just be
right,
the
right,
first
right.
of the two.
Yeah.
Right. So she is casting a spell, which you've seen cast before, but she does something strange to it at the end and kind of focuses her hands into you and makes some very strange gestures and words. And she's going to focus channel the dark wind, the spell she cast, directly into you. So you are taking a full shot fireball just for you.
Lovely. Love that.
Yeah, as we should. And it's going to be double checking the math here because I'm bad at it. Let me get a calculator. Which is always what you want to hear.
We don't want to hear that. What are you talking about?
Right.
Oh.
So that is going to be a total of 48 fire damage to the chest.
Your feathers.
Is that all you got?
She laughs.
Oh my god.
More at the fact
Oh.
she doesn't know what you're saying, but just more at the indignation.
Well,
that you
he
seem
puts
to-
his hands up. He's just like, "Is
Well,
that all you
yeah,
got?"
she's laughing at the indignation that's apparent. She's done. Cindrix, you're up.
All right. Gonna move right behind her. Let's see, try to stop this one. He's gonna do Channel Divinity on her because he's getting mad that she's stopping him doing all the fun stuff.
You used 2. When did you regain any?
On the short rest.
Oh,
We
okay.
regain 2, right? Right?
Let me double check. Yeah, you regain them on short
Regain-
rest. Yep.
Yeah. So he's gonna do that, spending his last charge, and
What's the saving throw on this?
it's on
Con. Okay.
con DC 16.
But she hasn't been doing too great at tonight, so. Okay, finally, we're rolling over a goddamn 8. Okay, so she is going to succeed, which means she will. Or half
That
as
is
much on a
11.
failed. Okay,
11.
got it. Interesting. Anything else, Cedric?
He can try to bonus action. No, well, yeah. So everybody else can only do spells on him. He's gonna use spiritual weapon for his bonus action.
Okay,
Maybe stop it. Maybe not.
she doesn't.
Oh, okay. Bonk.
Swing it.
Yep.
The one
Oh,
attack characteristic in your middle sheet.
Oh, it's the middle sheet. Okay, gotcha. My bad.
It's okay.
Did it go?
Yeah. That'll hit.
Okay.
Let me see damage. Alright. Baby cat, you are a bad. Scare it. Oh my god, baby cat. Okay, scary.
I know you suggested not wild shaping, but I'm gonna turn into a griffin.
Okay.
Can I have that, please?
Mm-hmm. And you still do so as an action, correct? I don't think I made it that good, did I?
I don't think you did either.
Yeah, it's an action. Cool, cool, cool. All right, Peter Griffin.
Ina,
Peter. There you go.
the
You should be able-
griffin's here.
The Griffin's here.
Oh my
You should have control of that.
Can't wait.
And
You
I
guys.
will to the back it so you can still have control
Thank you.
and access to your chicken. Your robot chicken.
Can he still have an owl face though?
That's what I figured. It'd be like more
Yeah.
owl-esque.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with every single one of these wild shapes we've seen so far just having a weird owl face. That's your action. Do you have any bonus actions or anything?
No.
Okay. Scaring done.
The cat with the owl face.
Sarah. You kind of turn around, a huge griffin appears, but just before it turns into like a bunch of feathers, you do see that she becomes physical again.
But now the griffin's in my way.
Yeah, but you can just jump on it. I think the lore that we're going to be like having here is that Scarin is the royal mount.
Oh god.
I will fly you to your skyship, milady. Tips the fedora on the owl head.
Oh god, don't give me a fedora.
Don't give me a fedora. I would have too much power with that.
I think I liked it better when he turned into a cat and jumped on my shoulder.
Fair.
Yes.
Well, looks like Scarin's got this.
Continuing
I'm gonna
after.
chase after Fira.
Okay.
Some attach.
So due to the way that D&D works, it's not like she moves and then you move. So obviously these are kind of happening simultaneously. So you would actually see Queera kind of round the corner up ahead. So if you move to the left and just go as far as you can, I'll explain what I mean when we get there.
But is it okay if I dash?
Yeah, you can dash, absolutely. So this is what I mean by the round the corner. She went north at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't see where the guy went. You just saw where she went. So you presume she's got a hot tail on him. And you can see her kind of just a little bit up ahead, right?
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah, and she definitely probably... I mean, are you... Let's ask Jizo. What is Queer's reaction to running into a couple more guards? Is it like fight mode, continue to chase mode, or is it like oh my god, and kind of turn and run away mode?
Continue to chase mode.
Okay, so not Han Soloing. Got it.
No.
Okay. So then that's what you see. And then that will be that. Tommel. From your current position, she is not visible. She's on the farther side of the thing, so you'd have to go up the stairs quite a bit. There's also this thing in the way. Yeah, there's good.
Yeah,
Where
that's
you're at.
all my movement.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna blast her
Okay.
because she's tangible now, right?
Yeah, physical, absolutely, 100%. She's going to go ahead and cast Shield.
Damn. Cool.
Yeah, feel
Tommel,
that.
done.
Yeah.
Gil up. The only reason I didn't dispel the spiritual weapon is because I don't have a third level spell slot.
Hey, I didn't know that.
I countered twice and I fireball. What level of this creature do you think I am? Jeez. I'm just like, oh, and here's an arc lich.
I didn't know that.
For a mid-fight, not even a boss. Gil,
Right? We're like partially through the
So from that
dungeon.
current position, because of the way that the barricade is positioned, That will be 3/4 cover. You still have a bead on her, but it's like you're just kind of catching the top of her. You know what I mean? Because this is still like a quarter wall.
Can I?
Now, if it were a chest high wall, there'd be no way you couldn't even shoot her.
Can I use done expeditious retreat as a bonus action?
You will lose your hunter's mark.
So I can move more.
You will lose your hunter's mark
Well,
if you're okay with that.
Isn't it gone though?
No, it lasts for 8 hours, and you can put it onto a new person as a bonus action. You can put it onto her right now. You can see her.
I'll put it on her as a bonus action.
She's hunter mark.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool.
And then we'll give it a go. We'll try. You know, give it our best.
That'll miss.
Maybe our best shot.
Also missing.
No.
All right. It'll go to
nothing.
The soldier, who again, blah 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 blah, saying things, and will continue his run. Okay. And then Queer, these two will move around the corner and take up formation. When they do, they seem to be fighting in kind of an older style for you, like stuff you've heard about in the histories, which is strangely familiar to how the Ordric Royal Guard fight. So you're kind of taken aback as they come in with these strange bladed weapons, but are moving in patterns that are not unfamiliar to you. So for that, for flavor, you have +1 to your armor class against these guys due to their known techniques. But that being said, they are also fighting with pack tactics, so they have advantage. Swing, miss, swing, miss. So as they come in with these massive like blades, these strange curved blades, you're able to kind of get your fist to pop, knocking one back, and then the other one you just kind of grab with your hand and push to the wall. You're up. They make 2 attacks apiece. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me miss one. Let me miss some more.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed a shit ton more. So the same thing happened twice. You're up.
I feel like doing something stupid.
Okay.
Always here for that.
But the clicky does not cooperate. It took this. Okay. Let's see if this does anything.
Okay.
10 force. That's nothing. What did I do that? Okay.
It's against both of them though, so it's not.
Yeah.
That will get them both. They'll both take 1 damage. They're both bloodied.
Cool. Let me make sure I don't have a fun little bonus to use real quick. I mean, I don't, but okay. That's my turn.
All right. So, on her initiative, she will, as a bonus action, Gil, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw. You have disadvantage for it.
Wait, who?
Gil.
Oh, Gil.
So 12 will miss.
Can I do inspiration?
If you use your inspiration, it will, it'll succeed. Okay. So you feel something tug at you, and you see her kind of grasp and kind of force. You see kind of sparkles fly through the air, the silver sparkles, but it doesn't seem to take hold. She kind of grimaces a little bit and says something. You can hear an ancient word for merfolk, which is actually like an ancient kind of a slur for merfolk. So she's not nice. I just want to make sure that
Yeah,
that's clear.
he's just like,
Wow.
That
bitch.
was her bonus action. So for her action, she will. Syndrix is the problem,
No.
but the mage is also a problem. I was gonna kill the shit out of the mage after switching with Gil.
Yeah, no.
I don't know about me being that much of a problem. I haven't even touched her.
Fair, fair. She will.
Just a little bun bun.
Just a bunny.
Just a real bun
Just
bun.
a
Man.
funny
Little
bun.
bun.
A
Just a
funny
Between
little
the
bunny.
nose
little
and
bun
the
bun over here. What are
Funny
you worried
top
about?
ears.
Little
Little
bunny.
Come that.
Nobody see.
Just a
Yep.
little bun bun.
She is going
Just some-
to. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use her.
Drop a fireball on the bunny.
No.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna use her arcane burst. So she is pressed, so that means she can go ahead and do it to both of you instead of doing it to a single target. Okay, because they're melee. So they hit all adjacent. Then I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3.
What?
Are they showing up?
No.
No.
Okay. So, she raises her hands forward, and the same energy that was kind of made for the magic missile, she kind of generates into her hand, and it starts pulsing out from her in rapid succession. The first one, neither of you are struck by. The second one is your armor class is 17 or lower. The bird's is,
Yes.
and Syndrix's is 18. So the bird takes 26 force damage.
Shit, okay.
And then the last one hits a 24, so both of you will take
Can
20.
I silvery
I-
barbs the last one?
They're not spells that you
Oh,
can
they're not
understand.
spells.
Yeah. So a
Is
lot of
that
the
a-
shit that she
Does-
does is not spells as you understand it. So
But it doesn't say it has to be a
read
spell.
the counterspell, drop
Does it?
counterspell.
It's not counterspell. It's silvery barbs.
Oh, it's an attack roll.
Yeah.
My brain dumb. I thought you were dispelling. I thought you were counterspelling.
I'm not
Okay.
counterspelling.
So-
I'm using silvery barbs to make
Great.
you re-roll the roll. You can still hit them with another
last one.
24,
Yeah. So the
but
last one.
I'm making the last one re-roll.
Okay, so it's a 22, not a 24.
Nah, well, I tried.
So that's
Sorry.
is that like a weapon attack? A melee weapon attack?
How much
No,
damage?
it is a spell attack.
A
Technically.
spell
much
attack.
damage?
Oh,
Which,
okay.
which is even more confusing for the discussion we just had. So the first one dealt 26 and the second one dealt 26. Both of them doing 26. So for you, a total of 52 on the bird, and then for
Yeah.
Syndrix, just a total of 26.
He's gonna use the little spell slots. Vector's Embrace.
Then Car's Embrace.
And I'm gonna give the advantage to the druid.
Okay, so roll 3d12.
Oh,
And I will succeed on my saving throw, actually.
that'll be 28.
Yeah, so you'll
Alright.
reduce your damage by 28, so you'll reduce it outright. She will not take damage in reciprocation.
Mhm.
Okay. She is done. Syndrix, you're up.
Hit her with the good old inflict wound here. Oh,
Use the main
yeah,
thing.
the main thing. Yep. My bad.
Okay.
19.
So that hits. Go ahead and give me damage.
Okay.
All right.
18.
She will stop at 25. And she goes back into Ancestors Protect Us. Do you have anything else to do with your turn?
Oh, she went to like the mist.
She's in Misty form
form.
again, yeah.
Out of spite, he's gonna swing with his spiritual weapon,
Okay.
even though it's not gonna have any
Yeah,
effect.
Force doesn't do anything. Okay. But the cloud pops up again, so if you want to move away from that, that'd probably be...
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. After your turn concludes, as it was before, it shall be again. Syndrix, you're done. Scarin, you're up.
How tall are the ceilings?
20 feet. Which we cleared last time.
Yeah, he just fucking. Let's see. Dips.
Okay. You are adjacent to the fire elemental, so it will swing. Touch attack. 13 on the griffin.
That hits.
12 fire damage. And the target is a creature or flammable object. So it is a creature. It ignites until the creature takes an action to douse the fire. The target takes 5 damage at the start of each of its turns.
I do that as soon as I get
Yeah,
done
your action.
moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking fire. Okay. That's it, right? Move.
See, I moved.
Action.
Well, let me see how much I moved. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. I didn't.
I moved my full 80. Okay.
Okay.
And he'll just screech at Sarah.
Okay. Speaking of Sarah, it's Sarah's turn. Flaming chicken rushes behind you. Chicken horse, I guess. It's obviously Scarin, because as we discussed, Scarin's face is always an L. You can see that it looks like Queera is engaging with Dennis Otman soldiers.
Okay. I would yell back to Scarin before I take off running again that Queer is fighting alone, and then
He just nods. He just nods. He just, Griffin nods.
You can get the right adjacent to Queera, which means you can attack both of them with your stick.
oh,
First attack.
the 17 hit.
Yeah, I think your minimum damage kills it. Or sorry, 17 does not. Double checking. Do they have 18? Yeah, they have 18.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll miss.
All right, I'll try again. Damn.
All right. You don't have to be raging to reckless, by the way, as a heads up.
I know.
Okay. Bonus action.
Yeah. Damn.
We're having a bad day there.
Man.
Okay. So a bunch of whooshing, kind of clattering against the armor. Sarah done. Tommel up.
Has anyone tried necrotic yet?
Yeah, necrotic seemed to work on her when she was in her physical form, but not. We haven't done it on mist form yet.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm gonna try and hit her with a chill touch. 17.
17 will hit.
10 necrotic.
Okay. It does seem to affect her, and something that you haven't been able to analyze that other people wouldn't have been looking at. She seems to be resistant to the element, so it seems that she's resistant to all damage that isn't damage she's immune to. Okay. Tommel done.
Moving away a little. Then I'm done.
Yeah, she also cannot regain hit points. Tommel done. Gil up.
As a bonus, can I switch the hunter's mark, or is it only when I kill something?
You can. So the hunter's mark can't be on something, so it has to have died. So since it's on her, it's locked on her. Unfortunately, you can, however, break the concentration by using the favored foe. It'll be a D4 instead of a D6, but. It'll be two D4 on the elemental.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do favored foe on elemental.
We'll go ahead and call that a yellow one. 13 hits.
Oh, okay.
So the damage will be 1d4 psychic, 2d4. So roll another d4 for the elemental. All right, so it is taking 3 and 7 is 10, half of as much, so 5, and then 1 from the psychic, so 6 total. Second attack. Hit. Okay, and then just once per turn on the d4. That's so silly. Okay, it takes some damage.
I'm gonna move back a little bit.
All right, so it seems to be the magic. It needing magic to damage it seems to be a bit of a limiter. Since you're already caught out and you know that they've raised the alarm, you could draw your pistol and start shooting it if you wanted to. Just as a heads up.
True. That's true.
Soldier time. Try and attack her once more. Wait a minute. Oh, did we skip you, Gijo?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait. No. Yeah, you did.
You ran up, and then they came at you, and then you... Hold on, let me see if I can't find their last rolls. Oh, no, then you tried to...
No.
You sword bursted them. You sword bursted
Yeah,
them.
I go after
That's
that.
why they're so fucked up. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I can't imagine you sword bursting. That's
I know. I don't know.
Four
I mean, hey, I got 2 of them.
Out of 4 attacks, I hit with 1. So you'll take 7 slashing damage. And they are done. And you do not hear the loud trundle of a plate-armored guy running anymore. Which means he's either stopped somewhere or he's now out of earshot for some reason.
Right. All right, so I'll punch the one to my northeast.
Okay. I'll be honest, if you sword burst again, you could probably kill them both.
I know, but
do you want to do that first? Or
I like to do this.
Okay. That hits. That'll kill. And then the second attack, 13 will miss.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what? I should have fucking sword bursted.
You have an avenue of getting through, though. If you want to move past, you'll just take an opportunity attack.
I don't want to do that. Okay, I'll move here, and then I'll use my bonus to kick up my defense.
Okay.
To gain 8 temporary hit points.
Very, very cool. Okay. The currently misted lady will fly her 40. She'll use her action to increase her spores. Then the flame elemental will it moves 50, so I will go like so. Running over the top of our favorite bunny boy. So 5 fire damage. And since I haven't been hamstrung by psychic lances, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this fucking rabbit. I'm not bitter. 13 misses, but a 26 will hit and crit. So, Tommel, do you have anything on that second attack you want to do, reaction-wise? It is a crit.
Yeah, I'm gonna react an umbral juke on that.
Hell yeah. I believe I am dunking on the created thing, so we don't need to worry about the token.
No, you need to roll to see if you hit me or hit it when I teleport.
Right. Good call. That's right. So it is
DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Right.
On a success, you still hit me.
Right. On a failure.
On a failure, you crush the fucking mascot.
I rolled a 5.
Fantastic. I just need to do the things.
Okay, so just go where you want. I dealt 28 points of fire damage to the thing. I'm pretty sure that kills the Inkling mascot. Double checking. Inkling mascot has 18 hit points. Yeah, it's gone.
Cool. Better than me.
Yep. And you can teleport 30 feet, right?
You teleport to an unoccupied space adjacent to the attacking creature.
That's right.
So I just yep, exactly.
And like
It doesn't
ink
get me
trails off
away.
of you,
It
and
just
like
yeah.
there's an ink you that's there. If you've ever seen Fern Gully, is the way I imagine it.
Yep.
Yeah. Syndrix.
He's gonna move spiritual weapon towards this way
Okay.
here.
As a bonus action.
Yep, and he's gonna move. Let's see. Right there. He's gonna Holy Lance the lady.
Take the shot.
And
Miss.
miss.
Anything else?
Yep, and nope, that'll be it.
Okay. Scarin. You see she's coming around the bend, chasing after you as a ghosty form. You can hear magical girl punches. Sarah battle cries as she swings the glaive wildly. What would you like to do?
This bitch. What am I gonna do?
Wait, is the moonbeam still up?
No, it's probably been dropped by now.
No, it's still
Oh.
there, but yeah, if you want to, you can drop it.
I
as
would
a
have to
free
roll
action.
I'd have to roll like a bunch of Constitution saves.
No, oh, the 26 is probably nuked it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. She was bloodied before, right?
Yeah, she still is,
Okay.
but she's in ghosty form, so
I just love how every time John starts his turn, he starts with this bitch.
Just this time right now. 'Cause this is really something.
Where's the lie, though? Where's the
No,
lie?
I can't. I can't. I go. No, I can't. Fuck.
Having fun.
I believe in you.
Drop Griffin.
it's an action to do so. I think.
Is it?
Wild form. Okay. Double check in. You say B shape for a number of hours equal to half your druid level. You then revert to your normal form. You can revert to your normal form using a bonus action. Okay, cool.
Sweet. And then I'm going to. Okay, what I click out of my page. Cast Blight.
Shit. Okay.
ooh.
He said, "I'm not fucking around anymore." Okay, cool. It is another goddamn con save. Here we go. Let's see. And I have advantage because I am in the mist form. So I did succeed. 32 halved is 16. Holy shit. So yeah, she takes a lot of that. A whole shit ton of that.
And then he sticks up his middle finger.
Very cool.
And then she goes 30 feet that way.
Okay. Sarah. Just for fun. Ha Fun.
I love it. I'm gonna try to swing and hit on this guy again.
Gosh, I hope you roll better than last turn. You
25.
did.
Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
I'm pretty
Nice.
sure. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure your
Let's
minimum damage
go.
murders it. Okay, so you still have movement.
Okay, but I don't know which way. Does Queer know which way he went?
You can make a perception check. Queer is going to point like this way, but that's not really going to tell you more.
16.
You're pretty sure that it's up and to the right, and then past that you don't know. So when you get into this weird lightning chamber, what you do past that is not known. Okay.
Weird
Okay.
lightning chamber.
Yeah. Okay, so as you're kind of moving into the space and like, taking a breath, and Queer, on your turn, you'll also kind of be experiencing this. What you've noticed as you've been running through this space is there have been prison cells that you've been running past. And then when you ran into this chamber, you can see on the ground that you're kind of running over, there are blood tracks on the ground. And to your right, when you ran through that room, there was a torture chamber at the far end of the room. As you're kind of coming into this space, you see what appears to be blood kind of slap down very suddenly in front of you. As you hear a "Ah!" from that way, like this way. Make sense?
But do I see
What?
anything, like any
Yeah,
armor or
blood
anything
just
slap down?
no, just blood just kind of smashes against the ground, like it was flung from somewhere inside of that chamber.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That's
Uh,
delightful.
okay.
Tommel.
Okay. Last rabbit hop.
Whoosh. Whoosh.
Gonna move a little closer up to here.
If it's a ranged attack, I will say she will have cover because of the angle. But if it's just like a target, like magic missile or the like, then you got her. But you know force damage doesn't affect her in her current form.
Right. Force damage doesn't affect her.
I wasn't
Oh,
trying to sell it to you
there-
so that you did something, and I'm like, I gotcha.
Oh.
That wasn't what was happening. I just want to make sure that's clear.
Right. I get you. Yeah, I guess I'll roll it. She has cover, but a 20.
20. So that's her AC exactly. That'll hit. Damage.
4.
It's been a while since we've seen a good chatting.
God damn it!
No joke. She had 5 left. I was like, ha.
oh my god.
All right. Really funny because that will do nothing. Nothing changes here. Tommel, you're done. Gil, you're up.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Not feeling great down.
Not
here.
apologizing to you.
Yo,
So I'll like to move here, and then I'd have to drop my bow to take out my gun.
Yeah. It will get an opportunity attack. Let me check something real quick though.
Oh,
Let me check something real quick though, because you might not have to do all that.
okay.
Yeah. So with the gunner feat, which you took at 8th level, you're proficient with firearms. You don't have to reload. You can just reload for free. And being within 5 feet of a hostile creature does not impose a disadvantage on your attack roll. So you can just straight pull the pistol and bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. We just gonna fucking shoot this
Okay.
yeah,
motherfucker
hit
point
fire
blank.
him.
Alright.
Crit. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Don't go too hard. Damn. All right. Straight out the gate. 8 and 12 is 20. Next damage.
And then I get an extra D4 for the favorite foe.
Oh yeah, you sure do.
Alexa, shut up.
I don't know that one.
That's
Yeah,
gonna
they
break
don't know that
your
one.
concentration on the hunter's mark.
I
Um,
don't care.
her hunter's mark is already gone.
Okay, never mind then.
She has the favored foe up now on this guy. That's why it's a yellow
Got
instead of a green. And then second shot.
My next second shot.
14 hits. And you don't roll a d4 on this one, and the psychic won't carry over, so it's just 7. Okay. And that's 2 of your 16 shots. Gil is done, and it is already bloodied, and it goes to the soldier. All the soldiers are dead. It goes to the Vestal, who will... Sadly, she's kind of in a state. She will move here, and she can't heal, so she won't use her action for anything besides increasing her spore damage, which is the second time she's done so. So now it is a d20. Okay, Queer.
Alrighty. Here we go. Where did he go? What's going on here?
You see fresh blood on the ground in front of you, and to the northwest you see a glowing blue sigil with 4 kind of twisting spirals on a crucifix or a pentagram.
Excuse me?
Here,
Yeah. No, I know. I heard a crucifix and.
I changed my brain.
All right. Okay. Well, that's weird.
They do use crucifixes though. It's just the Atavian cross.
Right. Sarah, did you see where they went?
I think we should proceed with caution. Once I got to this area, all I saw was blood splatter across the floor. So I'm kind of worried what's.
Real quick, I gotta pause for a second. I gotta go grab something. My wife is sick, and they just dropped something off at the door.
Feel
Be right
better, Laura.
I'll let her know you all say so. 1 second.
I feel her pain.
No, only I said it.
Her love.
Oh.
Why am I like this?
I mean, it's true.
That's a
Cannot
really
be-
big question.
I mean, like mostly trauma, but like also.
There's like socioeconomic elements,
Yeah.
intersection. Like, man, it's a lot.
But I love you.
But like, I feel like it all kind of boils down to some sort of trauma. At least that's my excuse for myself.
Magpie,
Negan,
I think
new
you're onto
DM.
something. Cat
Oh,
DM.
good kitty butt.
God, dude.
That would be a great
Cat
manga. Cat DM.
Okay, I'm back. Hold on a second.
Oh my god.
Cat
And then all the other players are cute animals. Anyway, carry on.
Yes.
That is like half our party.
Yes,
And yes, I am looping the dragon into that.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. These spoiled cats have been pining for this all day. So.
No, that's fine. We've been filling the air on Twitch.
Good.
I know how much you hate silence, so
I hate it. It's the worst.
I know it makes you mad. So we did our
I'm
best.
So mad.
We're not professionals, but we tried.
Neither am I.
Um,
Shisho's over here writing a manga, so you're gonna have to draw it for him, John.
yep.
Kitty cat. I can't draw.
Yeah.
Manga.
Oh,
I can draw characters
Yeah.
straightforward. I'm bad at action posing or framing. I've tried. I'm not good.
Well, what if you were?
Then I would draw
Okay.
you a manga.
Well, you can draw characters straightforward. I can draw profiles. Maybe if we smush them together.
We have a
We'll
manga,
have like a really awkward.
and then we'll have Tom make
Nothing
them
but
into.
straight-ons and profiles.
We'll have Tom make them into gifs, and then we'll have an anime.
Yeah.
It'll just be an anime version of like the Making a Murderer documentary.
I'm almost done. Sorry for the loud popping noises of the boxes. If it makes you feel
just
better
need to
about the
find somebody that can
situation,
do 3/4 angles.
I
Is
got
this
the.
an unboxing?
It's technically now an unboxing. Yeah. I got the.
Ooh.
I got the.
Add that tag on
I
there.
got the
Maybe we'll get
casa
more
treat,
viewers.
and I got myself a treat also. I got
What's that?
a collector booster.
You got
of Lost
card
Caverns of Ixalan. 'Cause I'm still trying to draw a red mana. I mean, we're videotaping it, obviously. I'm busted, but but anywho, back to it. Sorry, Queera. Bloodstain, very fresh. Not stain then, so just like a splatter of blood. And then the symbol I mentioned, that's not a crucifix, it is a pentagram with a blue swirly symbol. Roll an Arcana check for free.
For free.
okay. I have one job and I can't even do that.
With
16.
a 16, you are sort of familiar with humorism. And basically, in humorism, the symbol is a crucifix, not a full crucifix, on a 5-sided shape with the 4 elements in its center. Typically, if there's a focus or overabundance, it will be the symbol will be colored for that specific bit of humorism. So this is blue,
Okay.
which would denote, you would first think, of course, that would be air or water, and you're right, it's water. Phlegm is the watery one.
Okay.
Okay. You still have your action, I think.
All right. I'll move here. Ah, my mouse is being stupid. Okay.
Oh,
Anything?
wow.
Oh, it's a dead.
Everything's back.
I found a dead.
No.
Okay, that's my turn.
Everything's backwards.
I think I might be a dead. Trapped over here in the corner with a giant fire bee.
Why is everything backwards? Sorry. I got Welcome to Jurassic
Open
Park
it.
and a rubbing throne foil, so that's pretty cool. Okay, sorry. Jurassic Park.
What? No way.
Focused. I'm focused. So you would see up ahead a staircase that leads upwards. You would see a massive pile of blood with armor pieces thrown throughout it. This appears to be the remnants of the soldier you were chasing. It looks like whoever the culprit was, you're just seeing the tail end of them moving up the stairs. But they're not running, they're kind of walking away
Like a
stridently.
little like a literal tail.
Cape. Bright red cape.
Okay.
Who's next? It is her.
Yep.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she got chatted.
Oh yeah.
Rip.
Wait, but she walked up on you. Didn't you get a turn? Am I crazy? What's
No.
happening?
Yeah, I think you took her turn before, like it was our actual turn.
Oh, I took it on the
She's like-
soldier's turn, so I took it now. She moves up to you, and she tries to heal. She
Okay.
can't. So then it's Cindrix's turn. At the start of your turn, you take 11 points of poison damage.
Okay, let me go take that damage real quick. Finally stop being a coward, huh? Good. Now die, hopefully. Maybe not. 13 hit with the flick runes.
No.
He's gonna use inspiration.
That'll hit. Okay. So, I'm going to need you and the bunny, looks like the only two who are in range when it happens, to go ahead and make a constitution saving throw.
Is it a spell part of the chance? Or
No, she's dead. You
She's
killed
dead.
her. She's just doing something when she dies because of the state she was in.
gotcha.
Okay. That's a failure. And then
Is the elemental still there?
yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a second.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Fuck.
I need a con save from the bunny. Zach,
What's that?
I need a con save from you.
Sorry.
It's okay. All right.
20.
Success. So she dies quite horrifically. As you touch her and you see the necrotic energy take hold, it doesn't do exactly as much as you thought. It looks like it's permeating through a barrier between the physical and this other state of being. But once it enters her, you see her eyes kind of widen and terror fill her like face, like the most horrified you've ever seen a mortal being in your entire life. Gil, you're over by the fire elemental, and as you pull out your gun and start shooting it, you watch as the strange kind of silver sparks that are coming off the tops of the flame become a full-on conduit of a stream that links right back to the girl, and it is pulled in like a split second away from you, like a horrifying like horror movie, like ripped from reality, torn back towards her. And when it hits her, she detonates into a bunch of silvery spores, and that connects with the bunny, who is a little bit more resistant to it, and also Syndrix. It deals damage equal to the remaining number of hit points on the fire elemental in poison damage. So you take 64 points of damage, Syndrix, and 32 points of damage for the bunny.
So that procs the death ward. So it goes
Yep,
to
you have
one.
1 hit point.
Yep.
And that'll kill her outright. And she cannot exist in this world ever again.
Okay, well, good.
Wow, that's been a stream.
Yeah, her soul would normally a mortal soul is granted to be respawned into the wheel or sent to a heaven. She doesn't have a choice. she signed her pacts. She chose her life. She was a honored. You don't know the lore yet. You can learn it though. Maybe we'll see. So initiative
Bozo.
is yeah, Ripbozo.
Pack watch.
Pack watch for sure, 100%. The fight would conclude at that point, unless you're running up the stairs, Queera and Sara. Are you?
Did Zertea wear a red cloak?
Would they have heard like a detonation behind them?
Like a sound, you mean?
Yeah.
No, it's more of just like a silent
Like-
scream, and then just like it's almost like someone like blew up a pillow with like a small quiet cherry bomb.
Okay.
Is the effect almost?
That is a great descriptor.
I figured mentally most folks would understand like the, and then just everything kind of fluttering down to the ground. Oh, also, sorry, you're currently death warded. That's fine, and you saved, so you're not affected by it, Zach. Sorry, rather, my brain. Tommel is not affected by it, but because you did fail to save and you didn't die, you are poisoned for 1 hour. You have the poisoned condition, Syndrix.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
That said, to Sara and to Queera. Queera, you saw the red cape. Sara, you'd be able to get close enough to try and chase after if you'd like. But again, it's up to you two if you want to chase. It's the mysterious person who could blow up a person into a smattering of blood and particles of armor. There's no bones. Like, there doesn't even look like there's bones anymore. It's just a splatter of blood and a suit of armor.
Hey,
When we saw Zertea, did she have a red cloak?
She did not.
well, I guess this is the guy that I was chasing, as far as I can tell. We should probably head back to find the others.
True.
Hopefully that spellcaster hasn't gotten the best of them. Quickly, Sarah, let's return.
So as you pass by the dungeons, these prison cells, I just want to be clear on a couple of things. Just so we're noting here. You have these lightning crystals that are still present.
Okay.
And you have this strange crucifix that we mentioned. When you were in this hallway, though, if you go back there for just a second, I want to explain the contraption to the south. It looks like a strange vise with like a mechanism for twisting and turning it. And it looks like it is almost like a shark's teeth, or shark's jaws, rather, that are kind of made out of a bluish, crystalline kind of magical energy. It looks like they have these very strange manacles settled inside of them that would allow for them to be pulled open and connect to a person, and possibly pull them apart. It also looks like it could be pushed inwards to clamp on a person and possibly split them apart at different portions. Yeah. The prison cells have like barred doors so you can see into them. None of them appear to have occupants in them. Instead, it's just filled with light, small little spores of light, silvery light, each one of them.
Like that misty lady?
So, like the stuff that was coming off of that lady. You can also see it around the lightning manifestors. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. The kind of glow around it. You see what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
It's like that, but it's like in there.
What the hell is this place?
This is quite strange. I can't say that. I imagine it's some kind of Denisatvan influence here, and yet also to do with your ancestors in some way. Uh, it's hard to place. Even it's hard to place. This places like these are not common in the archaeological record, as far as I can tell.
I don't like it. Let's go back to the group.
Yes, we better go back.
Okay.
Hopefully, Cindrix hasn't gotten into any trouble, or Gil for that matter.
Scaren, you were kind of chasing after them, so when you kind of make your way to them, you'll kind of meet them about here-ish. Um,
Hey, Scaren, have Cindrix or Gil gotten into any trouble?
Looking at Scaren, do you want to describe what Scaren looks like at current there, John?
It's like a fireball blew up in his chest.
Oh, shit. Oh, did
He's just
Cindrix do that to you?
no, no.
It's like, oh, this, I'm fine.
Um,
uh,
I had to leave, or else she was gonna kill me.
His little naked turkey breath.
Oh,
Now his
no.
voice
God.
is deeper because his larynx is all singed.
Wow, it sounds like you have entered another puberty. Is that some kind of owl
I
thing?
don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it right now. They just
Sass will not be accepted at this time.
sits down. I'm
Okay,
gonna
well,
take a second.
let's get
I believe they're
Cindrix
all alive.
over here. Maybe he can. Okay,
Okay.
are you all still alive over here?
Oh.
So you would see that
Oh,
there's apparently like a passageway out, and when you look outside, when I say outside, it definitely looks and feels like outside. However, the sound that seems to be emanating from outside is just this low rumble.
Mm,
And as you look at it, Scarin especially, um, it's like the space outside is a portion of the structure you're in, but it looks like it is completely encased in the densest, thickest of storm clouds, so thick that it's got portions of it that appear to be water-like, like floating, like lakes, floating ponds, just outside. And then, yeah, if you make it back to this space, I would presume that everybody can kind of get to there, right?
well, that's not fucking normal. Sarah, be careful. Don't go out there. Probably.
I'll drag Cindrix with me.
Yeah.
Like, trying to give him a piggyback ride and, like,
Oh.
like
just,
he's like limping.
almost on the ground.
I think for cool flavor, like you obviously have the ruby symbol of Solange, right? The holy symbol that you present, kind of in your hand, and like as you death word, like you kind of use it as the focus. So as you kind of look up at it, and you're kind of like breathing out the poison and kind of having a bad day. There's actually a bit of a crack in the ruby, as it seems to have taken the real brunt of death into it instead. It's not broken. It's just more aesthetic.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's not at his best. He's bloody coughing. He's really out of it.
Having the worst day.
Yeah.
Cindrix, you look like death warmed over.
He's gonna try to speak,
So,
but he just keeps on coughing. He's like cough out blood too.
Oh God. Okay.
so the big fire guy got sucked into that bitch, and she exploded, and like I think he breathed her in.
Oh. Okay. Well.
Poison
God,
explosion.
he's got nasty bitch in his lungs right now. Like that's not good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have only one medic, Cindrix, and that's you. So what do we
Oh,
do?
that's right.
I have nothing right now.
Does
Maybe
anyone have
some
any Didn't we buy potions
house
though?
syrup?
No, we bought potions from that
Yes,
shop.
yes. Kimmy reminded me that we had bought a bunch of potions. Hold on.
At that one shop with
Oh
the
yeah.
kid and the
Oh yeah, and the tabaxi, right? What was it like the tabaxi kid?
yeah, the cat
And the
people.
parents? Yeah.
Tabaxis.
Yeah,
Were they
Cool.
Russian coded?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
yeah.
They were John coded.
No,
His
If I tried
Yeah.
to do
they
Russian, it'd
were
have been French.
no.
Oh, okay, got
Oh,
it.
I I I
I,
think it was like the shop was like herbal shop coded,
Mm-hmm.
like ancient Chinese
Oh,
shop
yeah, yeah, yeah,
coded.
yeah. It was like Chinese medicine coded.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Here we go.
I think
Nine
he
potions
does.
of healing and one potion of greater healing.
Okay.
Cindrix, can you put that on your sheet since you're the medic?
Okay. Can you say that again? Sorry.
Nine
How many?
healing, one greater healing.
Healing. Okay. One greater healing.
As you're reconvening, I'd say about 10, maybe 15 minutes after you, or well, you're probably not taking that long. A minute or two after, in reality, you hear a loud thunking sound, like a metal. It sounds twice. It's almost like a groof, groof, and it seems to be coming from the same direction that you saw Mr. Man blow up. So presumably up those stairs.
Scarin, let's move down with the others. There's something up there. It killed one of those soldiers. Like one hit.
And then at this point, Gil realizes that Fira came back alone. He's like, wait,
Wait, Sarah, where are you?
where?
She's back here. She's probably with Scarin.
I got him.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh,
He
okay.
got blown up though. Oh,
No, he's fine.
It sounded like Sarah was talking to them, so I presume that you went back. Is that right, Kimmy?
Well, I was talking to Scarin, trying
Oh.
to get him. Realized we need to move off the stairs.
Okay.
We like,
Okay, then you guys move over that way. I'll just move you. He was probably making pudding.
did everybody hear that banging?
Yeah, everybody would have heard it.
Oh.
Back.
Nobody say anything. Okay, say stuff. You reconvene.
Should we move further down? We don't know where that other hallway leads. There's something
Do
there.
what's up there?
do we need to rest? Cindrix doesn't look good.
Yeah, he's like literally gonna fall over. I
Yeah, I don't
can't
feel good
catch
either.
him.
Yeah.
He's gonna crush me.
I like the healer guy, but like really doesn't look like he's gonna make it much further.
No, we're in trouble.
Do you have a tiny hut?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know that anywhere here it might be. I don't know how safe it'll be. We're gonna be in here. something obliterated. Something obliterated one of the soldiers up there, which is strange. That they're slaughtering their own in such a way. I can't say exactly who or what, but it was quite dangerous. Um, I don't know if we take a break here, we may want to use your arcane hut to keep us safe,
It's easy to set up. Just give me 10 minutes.
unless anybody else has a better idea.
I don't think so. I think that's probably the best idea.
Yeah, Cinder just nods.
How heavy is Cindrix?
He's walking around. It's not like he can't maneuver
Yeah.
himself. He just
But like if he trips, he's gonna go down, and we're not gonna.
I stubbed my toe.
I can't catch him. I don't have that kind of strength, and he's not gonna be able to get back up in that plate.
Donald's got it. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll catch him.
I got him.
We'll just use vortex warp again. It's just,
Hail the vortex warp.
yeah.
so just let me know what you're doing.
All right. Well, Tomo, if you want to set up the hut, I suggest we all gather closely and focus on getting our Cindrix back in tip-top shape. Huh?
Starts casting the ritual.
Yeah. I just checked to see if it was a pullable. If you want to go ahead and do so, you can put it wherever you want.
I'll try resting up too.
Are you trying to center it?
No, I'm just trying to figure out. There was no good way for me to get everyone because of how we were standing.
Yeah, they're gonna move into it.
Yeah, Quiara is gonna have to move in.
Anything you want to advise them of regarding the bubble?
We've been in it before.
Just to make sure, like, there's something that you may be aware of that John definitely reminds everybody of every time. And with having seen the spellcaster...
yeah. Once you step out, you can't step back in.
No, not that.
No? Oh, okay.
It's a 3rd level spell. Dispel magic gets rid of it very easily.
Oh, yeah.
So, don't think you are impervious to all damage.
Mm-hmm.
All they need is a spellcaster with Dispel magic. So,
Which we've already seen they have.
Yeah. So, I just want to make sure if that happens, you are not, like, surprised. So...
I mean, we will be surprised, but like...
Well, we can still do...
Yeah, you can attempt to counterspell it if you see them
or
trying to dispel it.
Well, and we can take
Short rest.
I can just
short rest.
But
hit him in the face.
I'd say about 20 minutes or so pass as you kind of sit in there, kind of just quietly, just trying to like catch a breather, patching your wounds, that stuff. When you start hearing a rattling noise coming from down the stairs. Now, you can exit and enter as long as you are not Tommel. If Tommel leaves the space, Tommel pops the bubble.
Also, we can see out, but they can't see in.
Okay,
So-
that's the way you're making it? Okay, because you can change the opaqueness and transparency.
I am making it see it out, but
So the rattling seems to be coming from below, from this landing kind of here. And if you kind of look down that way, it's kind of hard to see. But if someone pops out and looks over that way, what you see is it looks like the crystal has a blue sliver kind of generated out at the top of it. And the suits of armor of the dead Dennis Otvin soldiers and the bodies inside start crunching down like soda cans and moving towards that like it was a magnet and going into it, becoming small little spores of silver and disappearing in the blue line. After that's done, and it appears to have taken that clean, you can see that bones kind of fall out, like almost like Mortal Kombat style, kind of just tossed out to the side. And you can see that this has happened before because there were bones just sitting on the sides in weird stacks neatly here and there. But it seems to clean
That's
the
efficient.
space. Of everything
That
besides the bones that are
reminds me,
crushed.
I had to.
into
The reason why I was late because they had to find Trevor. He got himself stuck under the bed.
Oh, that'll happen. Yeah, see, I actually set up a grid of Citadel miniature boxes underneath my bed so that they can't get in there. My cats. I hate when they get... Because Shira will get under my bed, sit right underneath where my head goes when I sleep, in the middle of the night, and just meow. And I can't get him quickly. I gotta move the bed, I gotta lift it, I gotta get down there to get him, right? Oh,
Yeah.
anyway. So yeah, I understand that completely. But that said, these guys hiding inside of the circle. About 30 minutes or 20 minutes past that happens. About 30 minutes or so pass, and I need someone to roll d20. Whoever you want to be the representative that you can blame it on, have that person roll.
At this point, can we roll hit dice for short rest?
No, you haven't completed a short rest.
Oh, wait, how long is short rest?
An hour.
An hour.
Unless you cast a spell called Catnap, which makes it a 10-minute affair.
I don't have it.
Okay. So, with that roll, you hear what sounds to be a very loud lightning pop, kind of electric sound. And then it pops again, and again, and again. The last time it does so, you can see bright blue light coming from the space below you as two Denisovin soldiers appear, or three Denisovin soldiers. I forgot that there were three when they started, because one of them ran like a little coward.
What a little bitch!
Appear near the space. They all appear to be kind of standing around in kind of guard formation like the other ones were, and they're kind of looking to the south. I'm going to now do the funniest thing ever and roll perception for all three of them, individually, of course, to see if they notice the big blue bubble behind them.
It's a big black bubble, but yeah.
It requires a 10 because it's not hard to miss. I got a 4. Okay, I got a 20.
Dang it!
So this guy here kind of like slowly turns. It's like that Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade scene where like, you know, they spin around in the fireplace and then that one girl kind of looks over and is like, eh. And it's kind of looking over at you, and then she's like, ah! She starts yelling. But it's a guy, this one, and it starts yelling at you, and they become engaged. So they run up to your bubble, and they are moving towards it, and they are investigating it. But in this first couple of moments, unless somebody jumps out and engages them, they doesn't appear like they have any means of egress.
Okay.
I want to pull Cendrix and like pull him to the back of the bubble.
Okay. So moving a protective position with Cindrix. Got it. So yeah, it doesn't look like they are able to pierce the bubble. It does look like they test it and are kind of looking it over. And then
Swap spots with the bunny.
I'm going to give you kind of a moment to tell me what you want to do. We got Sarah's moving and protectively taking Cindrix into the bubble, the deeper portion of the bubble. Queera, Tommel, Gil, Scarin. You have options as well here.
I want to like shift closer.
Oh, sorry. Let me do
Yeah,
this.
like
Let me help
that.
you with that. I'm going to move
Thank
that to
you.
the
Put
map
it on the
layer.
lower level. It would help. Yeah,
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
that's okay.
Okay,
But
so...
it looked like we were actually in the bubble. And
I
it
know.
was so
That's why I love it like that. But yeah, that's fine. We're on the... It's on the map layer. Okay. So, Cindrix, I'm assuming you're not doing anything, right? Just being poisoned.
Actually, he's gonna spend his last fourth level spell slot to cast Death Ward here
I want to make sure
again on himself.
you understand. You are doing something strenuous, which means you are effectively neutralizing the last 30 minutes of your short rest to do so.
We'll do it.
Nope. Okay. That's well. Hmm.
You would know that, so
They-
that's not something you would
They
do.
don't seem to be able to get in.
It would have to be something you do as a choice. I will let you do it, but I'm letting you know what the cost is.
Have some time to think about it.
Take some time to think about it. Let's skip to somebody else. So, anybody else want to do anything?
If I drink healing potions, would that?
Drinking potions is fine. That's not strenuous.
All right. How much is a potion of healing?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Hey yo,
Damn, alright.
Oh yeah.
let's go.
Roll box cards, I guess. I just want to make sure everybody has had an opportunity to act before I take my next step. I do have a
I'm
next step.
definitely
I'm
gonna have my
I'm-
gun out.
Fair. Not transacting with it yet, but doing so, if you start engaging in a fight, that will be strenuous, so we will consider your short rest as lost. But, real quick question. Does anybody have an idea of what their next plan of attack will be, what they're going to try to do?
Dream.
You've already seen how they operate.
Run upstairs.
No? What did
They're
they
gonna
do?
call their mom.
They're going to call
They're
a
gonna
wizard.
Call their mom.
It
so
may
we
not
need
be the
to
same
disable
wizard.
them.
But it will be a wizard.
All wizards are their mom.
Right. Most
kill them.
Denisofan wizards are female.
Like we need to stop them from being able to talk or do whatever it is that they do to summon them.
Yeah, someone's
Uh,
going to have to kind of get to it and go big. But yeah, it's really up to you who is going to be the one that gets cut out on the short rest here. And it's
I can
gonna-
afford it.
And it's going to need to be something big and quick. Like, they have
Do
16
we
hit
want to
points.
use one of our crazy things? None of which I actually remember because it's been like 1,000 years.
I have an AoE. I
Yeah.
could cast Shatter.
Shatter would probably work. Especially if you upcast it for one.
Hell yeah.
That would guarantee it.
I can't upcast it because I'm a fucking artificer.
All right, they're half casters. I forget that sometimes. Okay, so yeah, you could definitely roll it and hope for the best. Oh, they're in armor. I think they get fucking detriments if they're in armor. So that's dope.
Well, no, if they're not made of inorganic matter, right? They're people.
They're people.
Okay,
But their
well, it's
armor is-
Yeah.
the 3d8,
Yeah, which the
so
average
it
of which would be
could
12.
suck.
It's either going to roll just under, or you're going to roll really good and do well. But average is not enough.
Wait, how many HP did you just say?
They have
8,
16.
16.
16.
Could Queera, can I piggyback off Queera? Like if she steps out
The
and
two
does
of you
her.
would sacrifice your long rest, or short rest. But yeah, anybody can do it. Everybody could do it. You could all just jump out.
And I feel like Queera go first, and then I just hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want me to roll an initiative, or can I just...
No.
Go.
So you'll be kind of catching them off guard because they don't
Okay.
see you. So they just see a big bubble. They don't know what's going on. Which is why there wasn't an immediate illicit response of them going, intruders. It's just huge black orb, and they're like, what is this? Poke, poke, poke. What is this?
I need an adult.
And
Okay.
then the next step was I need an adult, but they didn't get a chance to call the manager down.
All right, well, let's shatter them.
Okay.
All right, you
Yeah.
pop out and hit shatter, and then Sara immediately after you're gonna pop out, bat, 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 right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and throw me a shatter. And save.
My
save,
clickies
save.
don't want to work.
Well, I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna sell you some good news here. Not a single one of them passed their con save,
Nice.
so we're good
Yeah.
start so far. If you just want to roll 3d8, you can do that. Oh, that works.
15.
It chatted every single one of them.
I chatted
Absolutely incredible.
Yes!
Absolutely incredible.
Tonight is the night of the Chad.
This is the night of the Chads. They're back. We went to
Um,
D&D and it's just
Just
Chad
popped right
fest
back.
all
It just popped
over
right
here.
back.
This is it.
So sorry, you need to make 3 attacks. Remembering their AC is 18. So do you want to go reckless?
Yeah, reckless.
Okay, go on then. 3 attacks. 19 hits.
19.
Don't roll damage. You don't need to.
Okay.
26 hits. Don't roll damage. Come on. Bot attack. 18
Nice.
hits right on the nose. Ooh, right on the nose.
No.
Okay, so
Yes!
shatter, which is a very loud noise.
I know.
We
I
may
know.
have just called the manager ourselves.
I know. I thought about it the second
No,
second
hold
I
on,
hit.
hold on. Quick note: shatter does not specifically say that it can be
Okay.
heard at a long distance.
Oh,
Certain
okay.
spells will say that. So it is a sudden, loud ringing noise, but it's not a ringing noise that is generated out. If you click on Thunder Wave, I think it is.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
one.
It says
Yeah,
300
Thunder
foot
Wave, yeah.
radius can hear it. This one, I'm not going to say it's going to go farther than outside of this room or like down the steps. So you're good. We're not going to do that to you. I wanted to
Okay.
double check and make sure the
Okay,
wording was
thank
there
you.
though. So boom, and then as the thud, kind of the ringing noise and pop hits, Zara pops out of the bubble. Bam, 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 and all 3 of them fall to the ground. This one kind of tumble drops a bit, but they all kind of like fall pretty much where they were standing.
When they die, did they become objects?
Corpses are objects. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, for a split second, hear me out. I thought, do we need to drag them into the bubble so they won't be visible? But then I don't think that we necessarily want to be enjoying our coffee break with like a bunch of corpses. So
I mean, depends on how you live your life.
If we don't
I
drag
mean,
them
if-
into the
You
bubble,
could,
aren't
you
they
could.
to reanimate?
Well, you could enjoy it. You could enjoy it.
did you
with some
just say you're
fava
gonna
beans
reanimate the corpses?
and a nice Chianti?
No, I said if we don't pull them into the bubble, will they reanimate?
Oh, no, I
They
didn't
don't
think that.
reanimate. These
But
are
I
just-
didn't- But no, I was thinking like we don't want. It's like in a video game when you leave a corpse, like and the enemy sees the corpse, they get alerted or whatever,
it's like
right?
Assassin's Creed.
Right.
Yeah.
Look,
But
the
what's
only
the
thing I
considered
know
object?
about corpses comes from video games. So
As I mentioned, there were some other
Okay.
pops, a total of 4 pops, and the last pop was the one that you saw, which was them appearing at the base. And a quick note too, their weapons are different. Every single one of them is unique. So these are not the same guys that you've already murdered. It's not like they took the material and then remade them or something. These are 3 new soldiers that you've murdered. They're real people,
Okay, excuse me. Defended ourselves again.
real soul. Let's just say murder. It's what the people want. Okay, we're just giving the people what they want. So, you continue to try and take your rest. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Success.
Yay.
It goes off without a hitch.
Can we do our hit die?
Yeah, you spend hit dice. And regain any abilities that would refresh on a long rest.
You mean a short rest?
That's what I meant. You all know I'm bad at Dungeons and Dragons.
That's why we let you DM.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the one that
So
requires
we-
the least skill.
Right.
this is why we scrap to the death for a place in a game.
Yeah, because I'm terrible at this.
We get away with so much.
Yep.
This is why my Patreon is bigger than like actual publisher. I didn't even realize like the 30 people that I have as patrons. I'm so blessed. I was looking at like some small time publishers and I'm like, wow, man, They got like 80
Yeah.
and they're just giving like $1 a piece. Oh, I feel bad. I got the best
You
crew.
deserve it though.
Well,
you're,
what?
you're the greatest.
We'll see. I haven't murdered you. I mean, I haven't gotten you through this yet.
True.
So I want to make sure the thing that I focused on a bit, the two things that I focused on a bit are very clear because they're very important to me, which means that they're very important to the narrative probably. The pops, there were a total of 4, which means that there are presumably 3 other detachments of Denisotvan soldiers that have been put back into established positions. Okay? The second thing I want to focus on is when Quira and Sara were rushing around the west side, they saw inside of the cells the same kind of silvery sparks that the Vestal Mage had about her when she was in Ancients Protect mode. So, making sure that's clear. Those are the 2 important things that I've given, and I want to make sure are on the tips of your brains as you continue forward. Does anybody want to do anything after the short rest? Tom, are you stepping out of the bubble and dispelling it? And did you ritual cast it or cast it?
I ritual casted it.
Let me do some math. Somebody roll me a d20.
I'm not it.
I'll do it.
Okay. Nothing changes from what happened. We're just 10 minutes in the future. I didn't take that into account when I thought about it.
Yeah, sorry, I said that I ritual casted it. So
I didn't
yeah,
take the
that's
math.
okay.
Me and math.
You're good.
We all know. We all know.
I love you.
I'm the best at math.
The best
You
DM.
just say it took you 10 minutes to cast it.
Yeah, plus the 30, plus the 30. But it would have been 10 and then 20, or it would have been 10 in when they started reforming, or not, when they started pulling the corpses in. And then it would have been 20 in when they started reforming the force, the defense force. Yeah, the time would have been slightly changed, but it's chill because
Okay.
we didn't get the second random encounter rolled. Okay, so however you'd like to proceed, we can continue on the west side and check it out. We can check out the east side and see what's going on over there. If we go west, we know that there's a path that leads outside, like literally outside, but there's also a path that leads upstairs, which is a little bit more complicated, but
Also the other side, right?
yeah, there's we don't know what's over there yet because we have yet to go hang out over there yet. 100%. I believe the normal adage for the D&D groups of this, following is left is best when you're trying to kind of like decide which path you want to go. But yeah, you're more than, since we've already checked it out over there a bit and kind of have an idea, we could go right and see what we got.
And I'm not poisoned anymore, right?
Yeah, it's been an hour, so you're good.
Okay.
I would say that, and this is just, again, more for flavor than anything else. There's no actual repercussions or anything, but at the end of the sickness, I'm sure that you've had a hacking cough where, like, there's phlegm kind of in the back of your throat, right, Johnny?
Yeah.
You know when you kind of, like, hurl it up and it's kind of like that weird color of, like, either yellow or green, depending on your what's going on.
Like
It's silver.
Slightly gray.
It's like you threw up mercury spit. But you're pretty sure it's all gone. Why do I do
Yeah,
this?
you totally had her up in your lungs. That's gross.
You had a whole
I did not want that to happen to me.
Bro, next time, hold your breath.
My mistake, Bill. I should have thought about that.
Yeah.
Next time.
Man, next time you get hit by a giant exploding elemental lady, like, just hold your breath. It's not that hard, right?
Or
I
drink it all down. You know, just
Yeah, just suck it all up. Suck
Like,
it all up.
start the fight by doing that. But yeah, which way do you want to go? Discuss.
Which spell is the vacuum spell? The next time
Level
one of
3,
these assholes
Kirby
comes at
mode,
us,
I believe is the name
the
of the spell.
Hoover.
Sound effect too.
You, you devour
Naughty
one.
Noo knew it.
You devour one creature with hit dice lower than 3.
Oh, Sentry is going to use Death Ward here.
You use Death Ward. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna meta magic extend spell to make it
Okay.
16 hours instead of 8.
Very cool.
Because feet. Yeah.
Which means when you take your long rest, you'll still have a few hours left of this one.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Where are we going?
Anybody have any votes?
No, for me, I always go right is right.
That is
Or left is correct.
Not correct.
Or left is correct.
Left.
that
Either
is
or.
a
Left is
treason to the
best.
cause,
Bet.
Johnny.
Left is best.
Wait, what?
What?
Left is best.
Left is best.
Left is okay.
Left,
Left is
is
correct.
best.
The left has left.
Left
Heft.
have it.
And for those
Why
who are
are we
watching at home, we
taking a right
obviously
in
just
it?
mean physical direction, nothing more.
I do.
Wait, oh,
This
you
is
guys forget
not
about
an
that. Oh.
indoctrination camp.
Said the cop.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's why I RP them.
What?
Oh, you-
And I do better.
Oh, that was
Okay.
all over the place. That was real fun. I like that. But we still don't know where we're fucking going, folks.
Nope.
Tell you what, since I'm playing a cop, I vote right.
I mean, this is like
I'm with Johnny.
Time.
I'm with Johnny.
a time to like just spin a bottle and see like which way it goes because I really don't have any.
All right, well, I guess that means Queera is kissing.
Whoa!
He says spin the bottle. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no!
Oh my god, yes!
Oh,
Spin the bottle.
English is my second
What?
language.
Oh no, it's the dead
What
Dennis
about
Advent. It's
And it's happening.
more
Oh god!
more
Stop
Silence
it.
of the Lambs gifts in
Oh
the
my
chat, and then
Oh.
we gotta stop this nonsense. here.
only it'll be
We did-
Buffalo
we did
Bill this time. What are we
Oh,
doing?
Johnny, just you wait till we get to the succubus.
No, but-
Don't.
All right.
Oh.
Don't. You're gonna
I gotta-
ruin the surprise. Now I gotta push her up a level.
Sorry,
wait,
sorry.
okay, I gotta
sorry.
have the face reveal when the succubus
So,
arrives.
do we go to the left? Do we go to the
I was
right?
dying.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask everybody. I'm gonna start with Johnny. Left or right? There are
Why
no.
is this so-
There's only two questions. There's only two options here. This shouldn't be that hard.
Right.
Okay, Zach.
Yeah,
Left or right?
I say left.
John.
Right.
Kimmy.
Right.
Shijo.
Left. Wait,
Wait.
is there one more person?
Yeah,
Magpie.
Magpie.
Oh,
You said left?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 4 left and 2 right? No, 3.
No, we got
3
three
right.
and three.
Three and three.
Three.
oh no.
Oh!
Three.
Okay,
Dice.
hold on.
Roll the dice.
I got you.
Let's
At
chat.
sewing artist.
Yes.
Oh,
Left
yeah.
or right?
Vote.
That's the
What Elizabeth
golden,
gets
the
for
golden
watching all of
vote.
these episodes.
And those are watching at home, if you're in the chat long enough and I remember your name, this might happen to you. Left it is.
Okay.
There's just like this weird, strange, like, oddly, like, like very up, feeling kind of like motivational voice. It's like, left. And you all go left. So,
Gordy, right?
it's Golradier's abs.
We are definitely not hearing
Oh wait,
voices.
they're undecided. Wait, they're
That's
undecided.
a Friday game.
Wait, they're undecided.
Oh my.
Oh shit.
That's not okay. Okay, Andy. At Andy.
John, I can control the bunny. I don't
That's
know if you
fine.
care.
I don't
Okay.
care.
I can too.
Everyone
Oh.
can control the
Can we all control the bunny? We could all
Oh
control the bunny.
no.
Honestly,
Oh, this
dude, I'm
is-
okay with this. You guys move me the fuck around. I can just fucking watch. I'll click the
feels-
buttons on the sheet. I'm okay with it.
I left or right.
Violating.
It's mostly because he's so little. We can just pick him
Oh, I
up.
thought we decided left.
Andy,
Yeah,
left or right. She went back on it. She said left or right.
Oh.
She said both. She can't do both. She's got to choose one or the other. So I'm making Andy do it. Left or right, Andy? Choose. Yeah, I know you're watching, probably trying to enjoy a nice quiet evening, but left is right and right is wrong. So left it is.
Andy.
What? Oh.
And if right is wrong, I don't want to be right. But does that mean you don't want to be right, like you don't want to go right, or does that mean like you don't want to be right, like as in you don't want to be like correct? the cells. I want to focus on those.
Yes.
So
Listen, he's not an English professor anymore. He doesn't have to play these games with you.
looking at the mechanisms of the locks before we get too far ahead, Queer. Locking mechanisms appear to be locked on one side. So on your side, you can very easily open them. Inside, there are kind of a series of bars. It's solid iron for the most part, but there's kind of like a middle space that's barred and kind of latticed. And you can see inside the silver sparkles. Inside of this cell here on the southern side, there are sparkles. There are no sparkles in this one. There are sparkles in this one. There are no sparkles in this one. There are no sparkles here. There are no sparkles here. There are sparkles here.
Did we figure out what sparkles means?
Nope.
They're just spores, right?
But what? Yeah, they're the same spores that were on the silver spores that were coming off of her when she was in her protect state. So for you, Tommel, it does look like the door could be opened from this side. And we'll get to the outside here in a second. I'm just checking to see. I want to let Zach have a moment if he wants to try and open the door or not. He moved away from it. He does not want to.
No, I don't think so.
If you look outside, and I mean outside, you can see that there's kind of structural pieces of rock that are a part of what you saw to be kind of the structure that ascended over the canopy of the jungle that led up to the temple. It's kind of almost spire-like, but very massive, very natural and mountainous. When you look outside, you can see parts of that, and you can see kind of broken parts of that. This floating blue matter is water, but it's like a very dense cloud of rainwater. And it seems to have a glow to it that sparkles as well, but the more solid-minded of you understand that this is electricity, static electricity, inside of a thunderstorm. This appears to be the cloud ring that was around the outside of the temple that was inhibiting the Magir's forces from entering into the temple at its height because it has this massive lightning storm around it. But from what you can see, it doesn't look like it is hostile to you here. It looks like there is a door on this platform here that looks like it is slightly ajar, but it looks like it would be a bit of a jump.
Jump, you say?
That's right. That's what I said, Gil.
Hey, guys, there's like a door over there. I could totally, like probably jump that, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, let me come with you, and I'll try
Or-
to vortex warp if you fall into the abyss.
Or
So when you step outside,
Stealing Gil's thunder.
so
Wow.
when you two step outside, and again are kind of considering going that way,
Thunder.
what you're noticing in the air about you, Scarin, is that there is a very high level of static. You understand that you are currently grounded. because you are standing on the stone.
He turns around and says, "Nope."
Have kind of a hypothesis that if you were to take wing, it wouldn't be long before you kind of get a bit of connectivity and also generate a bit of focus. But for you, Gil, when you step out, the first thing that you notice is that the pistol at your side starts to kind of spark a little bit, as does the head of your trident,
Oh, no,
backing
No.
away.
no, not my fish fork. Not my fish fork. Nope.
So the presumption, and I would say that Queera, being an artificer, very familiar with the conduits of electricity and the machinations of lightning, understands that any metal that exits out to that point will cause a focus. And any flight, not jumping, just flight, would cause kind of a focus to it. Very quick jump, probably not going to cause a spark. So you'd have to basically be shed of armor and metal and jump across. Or not have any metal whatsoever, be a cute little bunny rabbit.
If my calculations are
Yeah.
correct, I would say that getting across would require a doffing of armor as to not cause a spark. And I'm afraid to say, Scarin, that flight would likely draw out a dangerous electric arc. So
Yeah, I picked up on
better
that.
not try it.
Yeah, I'm all set.
Well, I mean,
I mean, Gil could
there's
just
a door.
take off his armor, right?
There's a
Could
whole ass
make it
door
and
over there.
run.
Yeah. Well, the armor you're wearing is leather, right, Gil?
Yeah,
Is it
I'm-
studded or
yeah.
regular?
I think it's just regular.
I'll check. Studded would be a problem. It is
What is it?
half
Oh,
plate.
half plate. No,
That is
I'm-
very metal.
Am I wearing that?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when we got it.
Okay.
It was in the
I vaguely remember that too.
yeah, it was in the base of the
Water
pyramid.
dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can take it off very easily. Half plate takes like 2 minutes to doff.
You guys want me to go check it out?
You can go too.
I mean, if I can step out. Wait, can I step out
The
and
second
not?
you do, like your gauntlets,
No, I don't want to.
it starts to spark.
Okay.
Again, you can step out for a millisecond and then immediately realize, oh, and like all the hairs on like the back of your neck, your arms, everywhere, it just feels like everything's kind of starting to elevate.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. So Gil, I can hold your armor, and if I
My weapon.
Oh,
And your weapon.
I just realized Queera actually wears her hair free, right? She doesn't wear it like in a braid or anything.
uh-huh.
So
Oh, cool.
it's probably a bit frizzy due to the static. Yeah. Again, I don't know how owls react to static, so I have no idea. Like, I need you to do some experiments, Johnny. Just
Johnny
Of the account
kidnapping
of
owls in the
animal
middle of the
cruel
night.
Go kidnap a true now.
Huge rub of
Put
a
it next
to a
leg
Tesla
against
coil.
an owl and
Just-
tell me what it does.
wear a full footy pajama pajama suit and just like across the carpet and then just grab the owl and see what happens. Besides it murdering you, I want to know what happens with the feathers. I'm gonna Google it later because this is the second time it's come up. We
Funny
need to
enough,
know.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
yeah.
so how do I?
So you doff it. Your armor's off. I can do the math when it comes to it if we have to attack you or anything. We'll see if that happens.
Okay.
And then,
Alright.
Tomo, is there any metal or gear that you have on you that you want to disband and kind of put into the gill stack?
Yeah, I can just pop my like backpack off. That has all of my utensils and things for cooking and stuff.
Okay.
So I just have the tentacle rod, which I'm assuming doesn't have any metal in it, and my clothes.
It would. The handle, the hilt of it would be metal.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I just put the tentacle rod back. I don't need anything to cast. I have my hat.
Yeah, it's not like you bought it in an adult shop. So sorry. I'm so I'm
You
canceled
make the
again.
bunny very, very dirty.
You make the bunny very dirty. Okay, so the two of you are easily able to rush out and jump across. With no metal upon your persons, you are able to get out there without electric discharge coming upon you. The door is already ajar, as I mentioned, so when you move to it and brush past it, it opens easily. It seems to be rusted, strangely enough, and when you touch it, it seems to ground you even more than the ground that you're walking on does. You're able to easily step through and down onto rock. The rock leads down into a little bit of a cave, cavern there, and you would see that the walls of it are very natural, up into a point where you see a staircase that leads up into an alcove similar to the ones you've seen before. There's a bluish glow coming from it. As you walk in that direction, Gil and Tommel, you would see that on the ground is a marker similar to the crystal markers. However, in its center, where the gemstone would be, is a swirl of kind of greenish fluid and bright blue magical energies kind of swirling about in its center. And that would be this here. And they glow a light blue. This appears to be an elemental focus. And one that Gil might even recognize because it's a water elemental focus.
Ooh. Okay. I don't personally know what that means, so I'll just assume he recognizes the water, but not necessarily what else it's for.
Well, there's a point where you realize that if you were to move towards it, you could potentially, I mean, again, both of you would know this. You don't know what the elemental focus itself will do, but you know how to, the both of you, would know how to interact with an elemental focus. And what I mean is that means you would know, like, what you would have to go to do to activate this thing, whatever it does.
Okay. I'll come back out here and I'll shout to Queera.
While that's happening, Syndrix, they're kind of focused on the door, and you're the only one who wasn't saying, I go in or I check or anything like that. You were definitely not interested. From this door, you keep hearing a whisper, a voice that keeps kind of, it's almost like a pleading. And it's in Draconic for a second, but you think that there's some kind of weird magic happening with the voice. And when the voice is more purely heard, it is a young, feminine voice that's saying, help me. Please let me out.
Over here.
Yeah.
I expect that voice from or see anything through there.
The sparkles, but you would see that the door has the same mechanism as the other door that Tommel had addressed. It looks like you can open it from this side.
It's gonna. You guys hear that, or is it just me?
They're kind of focused on the door, so when they turn their attention back to you, who cares about what Syntrix is saying? Scarin,
I'm closest to him, so I guess I'll care.
okay. You kind of, huh? And you kind of do that owl thing where your head kind of like turns around almost 360 degrees.
Yeah.
What? And focused on the door and listen. And after a fashion, you almost hear like the Owlin words for it, but then you hear like a young feminine voice saying, help me. Please let me out. But it's almost as if you were kind of listening in on a conversation that someone else was trying to address someone else for you, Scarin.
So it wouldn't be weird to say, are they speaking Alan?
No, I thought they were speaking Draconic.
I wouldn't fuck with that right now.
And again, as you're kind of thinking about it, it's like you didn't either of you hear the other persons when they said they heard it, which to the both of you, being spellcasters, you would know that it was telepathic. It seems to have been a psychic message.
That's I think we should wait until the rest of the party is here to look at that, more or less.
Yep. And as I mentioned, there are two other. It's this one here and this one here that have sparkles. Okay. Cutting back to the other chamber, Tommel and Gil. What do you say to Tommel and Gil? Tommel,
There's a elemental book in there. Water. Do we do something with it? Do we go back?
We could probably take it, but we should probably tell them because they'll be really sad if we try to take it and then like come back really, really hurt. We always look so sad whenever I come
yeah.
back really, really hurt.
Yeah. Hey, Queera! Did she hear me from here?
Yeah, it's a bit muted because of the rumbling of the thunderstorm around you, but
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. There's the elemental focus. You want we grab it?
Do I think that it will be dangerous for them to handle it?
you don't even know what they're talking about. Like, an elemental focus could mean a lot of things. Like, it could mean, like, an elemental mote. It could mean, like, a implement that is, like, made for, like, a
Like
sorcerer.
a whirly thing on the floor.
Again, it could be a lot of things. You would need to see it to know exactly.
Tomo, can you translate into arcane language, please?
Do I know exactly what it is?
No.
Not really. Sure, frankly.
You know
That's why we're yelling back, and I didn't just go get it. You know?
it's effectively an elemental container, which could be a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like it's full?
I don't know.
The best way I'm going to describe it to you
Probably.
is it is an elemental
silly to leave it
mystery
empty.
box.
Oh hell yeah! I'm yep. Sorry.
Gil's like,
Back.
hold on. The abs of Golden here just whispered something to me real quick.
Yeah.
Now I know it's a loot box. I'm ponying up.
Yeah, does it have a question mark on it?
No, it has 4 question marks. They're swirly, spirally shapes.
More question marks? That means more loot.
This is a super rare one.
Tom, do you watch as this happens?
From a distance, but like.
Okay.
Oh my.
From a distance.
Okay.
Heroically.
So, you touch it. Is that right?
Oh,
Gil?
boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
The motor activates, immediately flies onto her like a sludge, just smashing onto her, and you watch as not her, sorry, him, as Gil tries to kind of like confusedly kind of like not knowing what's going on. It seems to like latch closer toward the face and move upwards, and Gil, in a panic, breathes in with the gills and also with the nose, and you watch as it seems like it's very quickly being ingested by Gil's breathing apparatus. Gil, for you, it's like taking a hit of the most pure oxygen. I guess would be the best way to describe it for a person who breathes water. It's at first it's like scary, and then it's like, oh, what?
Oh shit! What's this?
Is Gil getting high?
You gain the following traits. You have resistance to lightning damage.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
Nice.
let's go.
And the only other trait that you get from this, you can swim in the thunderstorm. You can use your swim speed
God.
in the thunderstorm.
You
Yeah.
know, you told Cendrix not to breathe in stuff.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
here you are.
Do as I say, not as I do, okay?
I wasn't around.
Clearly, it worked out for Gil.
I've also almost died like 3 times. Y'all gonna go do that?
You gotta earn this. Earn this. Gil's like, if you want to get on my level, you gotta try it every time, okay? You win big, but you gotta. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, okay? Sometimes you luck out.
Alright,
Sometimes those prizes are good.
So again, lightning resistance. You have resistance to lightning damage, and that's just forever. And also, you can swim inside of thunderstorm clouds.
Oh shit!
It specifically has to be thunderstorm clouds.
Listen, Gil, we're meant to be.
Where do I put the resistance so I don't forget it?
Oh, sure. You can put it as a trait on the right side, but I won't forget it. Or I will forget it, and then someone named Zach will remind me because he won't forget it. Or we'll both forget it, and then you'll also forget it, and then later on we'll remember it, and then we'll retcon it so that you get the benefit.
Okay.
That's
And
usually
what
how it
does
works
lightning
in that order almost
Yeah.
every time.
It reduces the damage.
Yeah, you just put lightning resistance as an
Yeah.
added trait.
That's basically a rundown of everything.
Yeah. And then your swim speed can now be used in water. That is generated by
I just put it under
thunderstorms.
personality traits because that sounds right to me.
Fair, yeah.
This is my
That's
new
all I'm doing
personality.
now.
Oh, under features and traits.
That's literally all I'm
Oh.
doing now.
Now he can jump in the bowls.
Every time there's a thunderstorm, Gil hops in the pool.
So,
Just like, ha
Scarrett, when you kind of say to Cindrix, we shouldn't mess with that for now, you kind of go to the other cells. You look like you move to the other side, and you would hear 2 more voices. One sounds more masculine and a bit older, but it's kind of a, I see you. Can you see me?
Same vibe.
But it's more of a pleading to be acknowledged, not really a pleading to be released for the masculine male. But yeah, it's a very similar, like, you hear it in Owlin at first, and then it's like...
Can I do like arcane roll or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do so too?
Yeah, if you have Arcana train, sure.
Oh.
I do. Hey.
Oh, nice.
So it appears that whatever she was doing, whatever jaunt she was doing, which you feel is an extra dimensional kind of side slip, you do not know where she was side slipping to. It was not the ethereal plane. It was not the plane of shadow. It was not like the Shazos. It wasn't like a normal side slip that you would see from like Elvish, Undead, the like. It's this very strange planar shift that you haven't seen. This is happening to these people as well. And from what you can tell, the only thing that's causing that to happen is their presence inside of the closed cell. If the cell were to be opened, they would manifest back into the material and be people again. The doors appear to be, the lattice pattern that I mentioned appears to be placed in a very ornate fashion to create a magical grid that makes that room a separate space. Not quite here, a somewhere else.
Okay. I'll come over and kind of
There are three.
relay that.
There are 3 total. So there's the female, young, feminine voice. There's the kind of middle-aged masculine, which is kind of that one, yeah. And then this one over here is kind of an elderly feminine.
Okay. I'll kind of relay that all the.
Okay. And so, like, as Queer is kind of like yelling out to the world, Sarah kind of turns her attention and would be paying attention to this conversation. And then Queer, you kind of enter into it midstream as they've defined all 3 of the other individuals. And this is about when Tommel is kind of like freaking out about the abyssening of Gil. And then you 2 would be migrating that way shortly. But you 4 back on the dock side there. What would you like to do about the weird voices in the cells?
We should probably set them free.
You think so?
I mean, out of character, above table, probably. I feel like they're probably prisoners of the Denisovans or some.
All right,
I
you're
don't
the
know.
boss.
Well, no.
Yes.
You're the
Click.
boss.
Open. Which one are you opening first?
Well, Star is the boss.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
The
Stara's
bunny's the
territory.
boss.
The bunny is the boss.
Bunny is busy.
Well, just to kind of leave it
Not.
on a nice kind of end point,
Mm.
I'm just going to ask everybody quickly, and again, it's going to be a yes or no, so we can maneuver through it. Johnny, yes or no on opening the cell doors?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Zach, yes or no on opening the cell doors?
Yes.
John, yes or no on opening the cell doors?
yeah.
Okay. Anybody remaining saying yes on the cell doors, because that'll just clinch it.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you maneuver through the doors and open them. Upon opening them, you will reveal the following three individuals present inside. They are wearing prisoners' garments, which means that they're wearing effectively wraps around their waists and lower legs and pelvis area, and then like torn and light shirts that are kind of worn loosely on the tops, but nothing else. No other piece of garment, no shackles, nothing to that effect. The older woman appears to have a kind of prominent look to her. She is a tiefling woman of a slightly older nature. She has a purplish skin, and her horns are look like they have been kind of scratched and scuffed around the tips, like they might have had some ornate jewelry upon them. It is very, very easy for Queera to spot the kind of type of tiefling that's present here. This individual is a excuse me, a more Bosenrat tiefling, which means that she kind of comes from the sloth demon princedom, but she has a regalness to her, even in the prisoner's garb, that is kind of a bit breathtaking. That's not normal of her kin. She also has, like, to Tommel, an almost kind of mage's grace. The middle-aged man looks like a soldier, very fit, very battle hardened. Looks like he's received quite a few scratches. He's a Jernaran male. He has kind of light sandy blonde hair, and looks like he's missing a tooth. But other than that, it definitely looks like he is in pretty good condition. And yeah, he just looks like a Jernaran fighter type, or like muscle guy. And then lastly, the young maiden, she appears to be just a young Jernaran girl with brown hair, and it looks like she has received the most physical. She's probably she's probably 18, right? So she's not like a child or anything. But it looks like she's received the most kind of physical violence committed against her, unfortunately. It looks like she has scars on her wrists and arms, a swollen lip, bruises around the eyes, and just by the way she's moving her left arm, it's pretty clear that it's broken in the forearm. When they come out, the young girl is most appreciative and seems to kind of move to Cindrix and kind of like, hug him at first, just kind of not sure what's going on, and then very confusedly looking around, not sure if you're, with the people who've been imprisoning her or not. She sees that you're not adorned like them, and then she also has like a look of recognition in her eye when she looks at Queera. She's like, "Oh, you're from Ordris! Oh, thank the Storm Heralds of old." The fighter gentleman says, "You don't happen to know what happened to the third Order's detachment, do you?"
Please stare blankly.
Does anybody feel that they would be military minded?
Mm,
Does anybody have a soldier
No.
background?
Unless it was historically.
Yeah, the only one I'm going to go ahead and give a history check on this one is going to be Sarah. She's the only one who might know.
Okay. 15.
The third Ordris detachment was pushed out about 5 years ago to quell a very serious Sahuagin uprising on the coast out this way. It disappeared. It was completely vanished. It was written off by the council as being the forces of nature around Kernobosk's eye that caused it. An unfortunate twist of the storm is what they said.
And he's asking if we are that detachment.
He's asking what happened to them.
Oh. I would just.
And
They disappeared.
and that 15 would also acknowledge he has tattoos that mark him as a member of the Order's military, and specifically a member of the 3rd Detachment of Orders. Detachments are about 100 man strong, and they're sent out to kind of deal with matters of more than city watch or town watch importance, right? And sometimes it's multiple detachments that are sent, sometimes it's just the one. It appears that this instance was just the one. And then the lady, who again appears to be older, but she carries herself very well. Clear, you're just clocking, and Tommel, the two of you are just clocking this lady as a conglomerate mage. Like,
Okay.
you don't know why, but you're just locking it in. It's almost as if she just played this character before. With that, we're going to go ahead and end the session, and we'll pick up next time with you deciding what you want to do with these prisoners, and then maneuvering yourself through the rest of this segment of the prison, and then up through the tower. Thanks for watching those that did, and we'll see you next time.